Hello. Good morning, everybody. Morning instead of evening. How strange. Hi, everyone. I was actually really nervous to start stream today because it's been so long since I've done a daytime stream. I was like, how do I do this again? It's the same. It's the same as just streaming at nighttime, but the sun is out, so it's fine. No need to be nervous. I love daytime streams. I love you, Dim. Did you know that? We could get married. All right, let me scroll up and say hi to everybody. Hi, Rawcore. Thanks for chatting with me in the pre-stream. Congrats, Aqua, Rawcore, and Eprak on third, first, and second. You guys did it out of order again. Hi, Opal, Wolfie. Hi, Eprak. Hi, Korkra. Hi, Aqua. Hi, Dem. Hi, Lionel. Hi, Navia. Hi, Dream. Hi, Via. I think. Hi, White Trash. Hi, Arkray. How are we all? We have to sit in silence for a minute. The music for this game doesn't start until I actually click part 1 and make my character. So we're gonna have to sit in silence for a few minutes while we wait for some people to roll in here. That was an awesome day when Lou streams. Thank you, Trash Earth. And hi, Arkray. Thanks for the head pats. So, Phil, I found this new game I think you'd love. Ooh, tell me about it. We love a good honking. We love a good honking early in the morning. Tell me about the game, Dem, or you can DM it to me, I don't mind. But today we are playing Steve Jackson's Sorcery. And I know nobody fucking knows what this game is. I know it's niche. I know it doesn't even have a game cover in the Twitch library. Like, nobody knows what this shit is. But it's a choose your own adventure story game. It's got a lot of reading, a lot of like old storybook illustrations. Sounds like a lore-rich game. Yeah, it's gonna be lore-rich, and we get to make the decisions about like which direction we want to go in the story. There is combat. Apparently, hi Bihutch. Apparently there's like a fucking million different things that can happen in this game depending on what you do. Decisions about everything. Decisions about what you spend your money on. Decisions about which direction you want to go on the map. Decisions about the way you talk to people and if you want to use items in situations, etc., etc. There's going to be a lot of decision making, and we will be running polls today for the big decisions, and we'll just like talk about it in chat for the small decisions because I want you guys to be involved. But yeah. And if you don't want to be involved, fuck you, I'll just do it myself. But otherwise, this is going to be a chat heavy game. Let me scroll up and see what Dem said. Might have seen it already. It's on Steam called Storyteller. Seems like a game you'd love to play on stream. I haven't seen it, but I'll check it out. If you DM it to me, I'll remember to check it out after stream. Oh! Thank you, Dream Animations. Thank you. Lulu's taking all the jobs at the circus. Not only is she a clown, she's using the magic now too. I'm a clown wizard. I'm a clizzard. Rizzard. Ayo. You guys think I got Riz? I could be a clizzard wizard. Morning, Lou. Hi, JT. And thank you for the hydrate the head pats, Pachiko. I'm sorry we all have to sit in silence, but the music is going to get very loud, and it's going to jump scare us when we actually start the game. So for now, we'll just enjoy the silence. Let me have that hydrate. So you're a clown demon wizard? I get around, you know. I have a few hidden talents and skills and professions. I can do it all. But actually, I don't know if we're going to be a sorcerer in this game. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be a sorcerer or a fighter or a knight or like, I actually really don't know. So maybe let's start. maybe let's get into it. You guys ready? We're going to start with part 1, the Shamutanti Hills. You know what Hagrid said? You're a hairy wizard. Mm-hmm. He said that to me. He said that to me on my birthday. He came and he knocked down my door. He gave me a cake. He said, you're a hairy wizard. And I said, alright, let's fucking go. Gonna be a knight wielding a butter knife? We could be. You never know. Let's see. Hi, Visionary. Let's get started. The music will be a jump scare, so let's just start. Here's the first decision. Do we want to play as the boy or the girl? What do we want to do? This is not a very big... Actually, I don't know. It could be a big decision. Maybe interactions are different for both characters. I don't know. Who do we want to play as? Spam it in the chat. We won't do a poll for this one. It's just boy or girl. Oh, thanks for the haircut, Dream. Be both non-binary? I would if I could, but they've kind of only given me the 2 options here. Is this a new game or an old game? This is an older game. It's a very old game that got a semi-recent remaster on Steam. Go, go, go. Alright, we're gonna be the girl. There's the music. I hope it didn't jump scare you. You have walked the wilds of Kakabad through Kar and the spiteful Bucklands all the way to Mampang. You have survived traps, thieves, serpents, and vengeful gods, and now it is here. The Crown of Kings. This game's gonna be epic, guys. This is gonna be epic, let me tell you.
I'm finally awake for LOUETTE stream Jet Div Chad.
Jet Div Chad? Hi Jet Dive, thank you so much for resubbing. Yay, yippee, enjoy the emotes. I'm ready for an epic adventure. Me too, damn. Oh my god, here we go. And hi Blue Punk. The Crown of Kings, let's go. Look how cinematic this shit is. It is said the crown was never forged, only found, by Shalana the Reformer, a lowly foot soldier who became emperor of the Eastern world. Such is the power of the crown. The air around it crackles with influence. Do we take it or do we wait? See? Options already. We have options. So, backseating is totally fine for this stream, by the way. You are allowed to just tell me what you want me to do. Go right ahead. As soon as you see an option, just spam it. Take? We're gonna take the crown? We're gonna be greedy? We're gonna be a greedy clown? Okay, alright. Take it? Reach out and take it. I'm taking it. You're a queen? Thank you! Slay! I will! Your destiny awaits. With the crown in your hands, you will be as powerful as Chalana. The goblins are arming, the giants are waking, and the birdmen carving cruel daggers from stone. War will come, but you will prevent it. But then the image of the crown begins to flicker. You rush forwards. It's a trap! You guys fucked me! You guys fucked me already! It's a trap! It's not a real crown! And startle yourself awake. You are alone, exhausted in the little hut in the outpost settlement. Your unimaginable journey is not even a single step begun. This stream is gonna test my will, test my brain power, my reading comprehension. I'm gonna have to read a lot. I feel like a sim. I feel like a sim that's going to like stand and read books all day to level up my public speaking ability. Alright, Inkle presents. Steve Jackson's Sorcery. It got very quiet, by the way. Part 1, the Shamutanti Hills. Here's us. Click your character to continue. Oh, the chat is in the way of my health. I might need to just move the chat really quickly. Let's fix this. Game also got very quiet. Can we have Plum to help on voice acting? No, Plum's busy today. Plum's at the laundry. I was talking to her before stream. If she shows up, everybody give her kisses though. Let me just fix this. Where is the chat box? Let's move the chat box like here, I guess. I hope that doesn't cover anything up. All right, let me turn up the audio a little bit. Hi, Mushhog, how are you? Does your progress continue onto the second game? I think it does, yes. I think it does. Because when I opened up the game at the start, it said, like, start from cloud save, so I think you're able to, like, import a previous cloud save into the next story. So, we have 4 games of Sorcery to play, by the way. Who knows if we will play them all, but, you know, for now, that's where we're at. Click your character to continue. It is sunrise. You dress, breakfast on bread and goat's milk, and collect the pack and sword from beside your bed. Test the blade, pray for luck, or leave the hut. I think this is tutorial, so I might just test the blade, because this is like teaching me how to actually play the game. Let's test the blade. Pray for luck? You think I should pray for luck? You could pray for luck. Let's see what praying for luck does. Before you leave, you close your eyes and raise a prayer to your spirit guide. This morning, it has the form of a panther, which is why that says up here in the corner, panther. But what it will become once your journey truly begins? What will it become once your journey begins? Oops. A great calm descends upon you. Outside the hut, you hear the outpost settlement stirring into life. Now I will test the blade. You pause to test the blade of the sword against your thumb. The blacksmith has done well. Edge is keen and draws a narrow line of blood. Oh, it wasn't a tutorial. I was just checking how sharp it was. That's cool. Hi, Vilruna. Time then to depart. You lift the back flap of the hut and step into the early morning sunshine. We're out and about. I stepped out for a sec during the stream start. Is this like a board game but more like D&D? Yeah, it is. It's a choose your own adventure decision-making fantasy. It's like reading a book. It's like reading an old book. You know, it's very cool. Hi, I'm new here. No, you're not, Vilruna. No, you're not. You are not new here. It looks like OBS is cropping the window a little bit, so let me just fix that really quickly. There we go. Alright, so the way I guess it works, it says draw a path to the flag, so I guess I can draw where I want to walk to. So, I see. I could walk this way. I could go wherever I want. I could take the long way around. There's nowhere else to go right now, so I guess we'll just go straight to the flag. I miss choosing your own adventure books. Well, hopefully you'll have some fun in this stream then, Visionary. Eyes follow you as you leave the hut and walk towards the Great Shamatanti Wall. The frontiers people of this tiny settlement are well aware of your mission. Do I greet them or ignore them? I think it'd be fucking rude to ignore them. I am new here. No, you're not, Dream Animations. None of you are new here. Greet? We're polite? Okay, we're gonna be a polite, sorcerer, wizard, whatever we are. You turn to them and bow. Some smile in reply, but are too afraid to approach. Others make gestures of protection. You are going beyond the wall, so they believe you to be cursed. A man is waiting on the path to the Kantapani Gate, the final doorway between Arnaland and the wilds of Kakabad. You recognize the sergeant of Sightmaster Warriors. He holds out his hand. Look at him! Look how weird he is. This is the kind of illustration they have in this game. It's so cool. Do I greet him or say, get out of my way? He's the sergeant. We can't be mean to him. Greet but do a rude gesture? No, okay. Just get out of my way, sergeant. I'm more important than the sergeant. I had a dream about a crown and that's it. Should I greet him or be rude? For big decisions, by the way, if we come to any big ones, we'll be doing polls. But in the meantime, we'll just kind of talk to chat and tell Sergeant Pepper to get lost, be rude. Alright. Alright, get out of my way. Get out of my way, you growl. I will not keep you long here. That's so fucked up. 2 seconds ago, I was nice to the people in town, and then I see him and I'm mean to him. I will not keep you long, he answers, lowering his hand, but I bring you a gift from the king. 24 gold pieces. It is all we can spare this time. Take it, take half, or refuse. Now, you guys aren't fucking me up. I'm not refusing the gold. I'm not refusing the gold. I'm gonna take the gold. This is my decision. I'm taking the gold. Because we're gonna need to buy things. Now I feel bad. You told him to get lost, visionary. You can't just do that. You can't just say that to people. Refuse and ask for more? I don't know if I'm gonna have that option. I think we have to take the meanie path. Should I really refuse? You guys really want me to refuse? Alright. If you soft lock my game, I'll be very upset. I do not need your charity. Take it, the sergeant insists. Annaland is counting on you to survive. Annaland need not fear, or give it to me. We have an option to undo what we've just done. Also, I'm just gonna quickly put this in full screen mode. There we go, that's better. Oh, why did the game... There you go. Oh, for some reason it seems full screen mode does not record in OBS, so I guess we will not be full screen mode. We will have to be in windowed mode. That's fine. Can't backtrack now. Refuse. Ask for more. Give. No, you know what? Arcray said give. We're gonna go give it. Give it to me. Why is this game... Hold on. The window just went weird. I need to fix it. What happened? Why is the game cropped? Please, 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 please. Game is being cropped strangely. Whatever. We'll just take it. Give it to me. The sergeant nods and hands you the pouch. You should buy supplies before you leave, he says, and you must collect your spell book if you wish magic to aid you. Finally, should you wish to practice your swordplay, I will go one last round with you. He points his staff towards the training ground. I will do the training. Because we're going to need to train. For sure. Take it and throw it in his face? No! We have $24 now. I think we need the gold. I'm going to turn the volume up a little more because it seems like you can't hear the ambience. Ow. Let's go to the training ground first and see how we actually do combat. You walk with the sergeant to the training ground and he wraps the base of his staff in leather. Alright, ready my sword. To begin, the sergeant says, we will practice the stances. First, defend yourself against me. Choose your attack power by dragging your character sideways. To defend, stay fully left. Ah, okay. Oh, fuck. Alright, now the chat is in the way of, hold on, the chat's in the way of the bar. See the bar on the side, the blue bar? That determines our attack power. But he wanted me to defend, so we'll go down to defend. Did you finish Zelda Oracle of Seasons? I did not finish it. I did not finish it. I need to move the chat again. Maybe I just turn the chat off. You guys don't need to see it. You guys have the chat in real life. You don't need to see it on the stream. That's fine. Alright, we are going to defend, because this is just tutorial. The Sightmaster is a powerful enemy. By defending, you will receive the minimum damage from any attack he makes. The Sergeant defends himself as well. The round is a stalemate. My next attack will be one of my strongest. If you can perform a full attack, you may overpower me, but otherwise you had best defend yourself. So, none of the options are juggle. I'm sorry. We can't juggle yet. But if given the opportunity, we will juggle. All right, so the way it works is it's like a gamble, right? It's like rolling in D&D, kind of, I guess. I have to choose a high attack power, but I only have 20 stamina. So if I go maximum and use all 9 attack power, it will take away my stamina, I think. And then next turn, I won't be able to attack as strongly. But he said he's going to do a strong attack. I need to try and outperform him. And we'll win the combat. So we'll go like a 7 and see if we win. Thrust. No, he did a 9, so I took damage. Sightmaster Sergeant performs a strong attack. He overpowers your own strong attack. This situation causes maximum damage. Avoid strong attacks unless you are confident of winning. I should have defended. Hi, Flan. My next attack will be medium strength. You may be able to overpower him if you wish to try. So, alright. The maximum I can do now is 5 because I used too much stamina, I guess? We'll see if this is strong enough to overpower him. It is! So this time he takes damage. Play a strong attack, overpowering the Sightmaster Sergeant, who tries a weak attack, which has left him exposed. A stronger losing attack will lead to more damage. If the enemy's stamina is at the top... Sorry, I can't read. This isn't a good stream for me to do. Reading stream? You guys know I can't fucking read. You threw me off by showing me at this time. It's Wednesday for me. Yeah, I'm back to doing daytime streams. I will still be doing some nighttime streams though. The enemy stamina is at the top. If this reaches 0, you've won the fight. I just need to hurt him once more. My next attack will be weak, but mine is also weak, so I'm gonna defend. If I defend, then I think I get more attack power back. Alright, he performed a weak attack. You receive a small amount of damage, but he will be stronger now, so his next attack may be powerful. Weak attack is a good opportunity to overpower your opponent if you can. Next attack will be low, says the sergeant. So we should be able to overpower him this time. We did! And we beat him! Ooh! Loud. Alright, we did lose 5 health though. That's not good. But we beat him. Thank you for lurking, Navia. Seem to remember the basics. Good, another round? No, that's enough training. It's just tutorial, we don't need that. Shake your head. Very good, the sergeant agrees. But if you wish to bout in earnest, then I warn you, I will not go easy on you. Indicates the wider yard where there is space for a true match. Oh, he gave me my health back. That's good, that's good. Mug him while he's down? I can't! No, he's the sergeant. He's a nice man. So now I can go buy rations, I can fight in the yard, and that's a real fight, not a training fight. Or I can collect my spell book. What do we want to do? Get the spell book and eat it to gain its power? We will get the spell book. We'll get the spell book. Also, we are going to be having an ad break in 2 minutes. Everybody be prepared. One of the huts, set slightly back from the others, is decorated with glyphs and strange symbols. A terrible smell emanates from its doorway. This is the hut of the chief mage. He has been preparing your spellbook for days, reading star charts to work out which spells will be available to you in the different locations in the hills and beyond. Do without the book or... No, I'm sorry, everybody. This is like, I need the spellbook, otherwise we can't play the game. So I'm not leaving without the book. I'm going to get that. No choice here. You guys don't get a choice here. You lift the flap and go inside. The mage looks up at you with a haggard, sleepless eyes and presses the book into your hands. Do you understand how to use this? Tell me. Each spell is crafted through the alignment of 3 stars, he begins. The spell Zap, for example, is made by aligning Zarathustra, Aegis, and Pini? That's not important. What matters is what the spell is called and what it does. Zap will give you control over lightning. Hot will create a fireball. Foff will create a force field around you. Shall I continue? Okay. I'm sure once we open the spellbook, we'll be able to understand more. I think I've heard enough. He scratches absently at his ear. Remember, some spells will cost you effort to use, but the ones that don't work will not without a focus, an item of some kind. You'll need to read the book to know what. Okay, so Why does it say goat in the top corner now? What happened to the panther? What's the goat? I can't click it, it doesn't do anything. Haggard or Hagrid? Two very different things. Alright, let me look at the spellbook. So loud. This volume contains the 48 spells of high craft as discovered and passed down from generation of sorcerers from the earliest days of the Eastern world. Each spell is formed of 3 letters and each spell will take energy to cast. Furthermore, some spells will fail without the use of a particular item. The 6 most useful spells: Zap, Foff, Lore, Gum, Hot, and Wall. Gum makes creatures extremely clumsy. Wall creates an invisible wall, and Lore enables non-intelligent creatures to be controlled. All these spells are extremely tiring and will cost you 3 points of stamina? Ooh. More economical versions exist, though some rely on the caster owning a particular item of power. Oh. So I have to spend my health to cast spells. Oh, we got other ones too. Are we having an ad break now? This little thing notifying me about ads is very confusing. Big. When this spell is cast on the owner's body, it will inflate the body to 3 times normal size. Walk? This spell requires a gold coin, which is placed on the caster's wrist. When the spell is cast, it will transform into an invisible metal shield. Oh, so I can like spend 1 gold coin to have a temporary shield? Like a magic shield? That's cool. There's like heaps of spells in this, by the way. Look at how big this is. It said there was 48 of them. And these ones all require different items. Interesting. Alright, well. I guess let's go buy rations now. Small traders in the settlement supply the site master warriors with weapons, armor, food, and clothing. You go over with the sergeant to a stall selling flatbreads and cheese. 2 gold pieces per ration, the owner says. I have 0 rations, it says in the top left corner. I've got 0. Should I buy 1 ration, 2 rations, or more? Or I can try haggling. 2 gold pieces per ration seems pretty high. What do you guys think? You can't bully the sergeant more, by the way. I saw you said that earlier, JT. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of lag. Sorry about that. You guys don't have any preference, I'll just pick myself. I'm just gonna buy 2 rations, I think. Hopefully we can find food on the road. Oh, Serenity Lace, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the circus. 2? Okay, damn, we'll buy 2. Hand over your coins and the man places 2 rations carefully in your pack. You must be sure you eat every day or you will suffer, Sergeant tells you, standing at your side. Eating more will give you extra strength, but is not necessary. The head pet, Serenity. Are there things other than food? No, I think right in this shop, all we can buy is food. But we obviously have to have at least 1 ration per day, so we have 2 days worth of food right now. Maybe I should buy more. Right now, all I have is 2 meals, 20 gold pieces, and my sword, and my spell book, of course. Should we go do the fight in the yard with the sergeant? That was a real fight, so I will take damage and he will not heal me again. Music jump scare? I know, I'm sorry, the music is really loud, but the ambience is really low. I can't change it because there's no, like, music sliders. It's just on or off. But you guys will have to tell me if it's too loud, I'll turn it down. Is there anywhere else to go? Look at this big map. I believe this is the whole first game. Hey there, Lou. Hi, Art Guru. How are you? Should we approach the gate or fight the... Time to fight the sergeant to the death? I don't want to kill him, but you know what? We'll fight him. We'll have a real fight. You head over to the yard to practice a bout of real fighting. The sergeant removes the cloth padding from the base of his staff. Unsheath my sword. This time I will not tell you my intentions, he says. You'll have to read them for yourself. Be ready. Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm good, how are you? I'm good. In the tutorial, he was telling us, like, I'm going to do a strong attack now, or I'm going to defend now. This time I have no idea what he's gonna do, so we have to try and predict what he's gonna do. Wonder what happens if you die? Stream's over. Stream's over if I die, I guess. I'm gonna start with a just over medium attack. Hopefully he doesn't attack any stronger than that. Let's see. Cut. I beat him. He lost 3 health. Sight Master bows to you, raises his staff in salute, and readies his stance. You feel the weight of your sword, then bring it up to deliver a mighty stroke, like a bell ringer sounding a gong. Sight Master Sergeant comes in with a tough blow, balancing his strength and his impact, but he has misjudged your strength and you knock him back. Catch him deep in his side. His tunic reddens. I actually hurt him! You see his arm grow tense. He is readying for a strong attack. Okay. I can tell, so I'm gonna defend. Defend. Take 1 damage. You drop yourself into a crouch as he powers forward with a cry. It only tires him out. You escape mostly uninjured. His eyes follow your shoulders. He is probably about to defend himself. A strong hit would be wasteful right now. Alright, I will just defend as well. Stalemate. Hold firm and keep up your defense, and he hangs back and watches you in return. His guard is coming up, conserving his energy so that his next strike can be stronger. First blood to Luette, I know. I feel powerful. Alright, I'm gonna do a pretty high attack now. Let's go like 6.8. Thrust. Oh, he was defending completely. Shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Time to attack. You rush forward with a deep heavy slash, but the impact clangs against his defending staff, and you only lay a minor wound. He shows his teeth. Not bad, he grunts, clearly weakening. He watches your footwork closely. You hear observers in the gathered crowd murmuring. Do they expect a violent blow from him or you? He has a lot of energy now, so he could really hurt me, so I think I'm just gonna defend. Oh no, he defended as well! Oh, this is so scary. You whip up your defenses and he circles away. Oh, we're really at a stalemate. The base of his staff is moving protectively. I'm gonna defend again just to get my energy back, and then we're gonna go like full swing. Afraid to try me, he goes and he waits and watches you in return. His eyes follow your shoulders. Oh, this is... I'm stressed. Damn, I'm stressed. I'm scared. He's scary. Do I go full ball? If I go full ball, he might like destroy me next turn. Ah, shit, what do I do? Let's go just a 5. We'll go a 5. As I have cheaters in my hands, I ask, what did I miss? You missed the start of our journey, but we haven't left the town yet, so we're okay. Cut. No. He defended again. Acting quickly, you swing your sword fast in towards his chest, but the blow jumps back off his lifted staff and you only place a small bruise. He smiles. His breath begins to heave. He is struggling to stay upright. His eyes narrow in preparation for a great effort. He's defended like 7 times. He's gonna do like a huge attack, so we're gonna defend. We're just gonna defend. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. You ready yourself to block as he attempts a strong stroke. Well done, he grumbles, panting from wasted effort. You are largely unhurt. Things are getting serious. Where he was testing you before, now he is working hard. You see his biceps tense, preparing to strike hard. Well, he won't have that much energy left because he used 6.9, and I have more power than him, so I'm gonna be able to destroy him. Is he hot? We must know before he dies. He's not hot. Look at it. He's cool, but he's not hot. Get him. Leaping into action, you sweep your sword across his body with powerful force. It's enough to finish him. The Sightmaster throws down his staff. You have me, he declares with a grin. 2 stamina lost. Skilled swordplay. Ah, we did it! We beat him! He's not dead. We didn't kill him. He clearly, like, gave up. But we did it. Sergeant is gasping for breath. He bows to you once more. Very good, he nods. Though you will need to protect yourself better out there. As he talks, a nearby healer hurries over with a salve, and your health and the sergeant's is quickly restored. Oh, yay! We didn't lose the health permanently. Very good. Okay, cool. I guess it's time to leave now. Let's approach the gate. There's nothing else to look at in the town, it looks like, so get out of here. Time to leave. You reach the foot of the mighty gate. It is sealed. The sergeant places one hand on the wood. The gate has been locked for some time to deter raiders, he tells you, but you will have no difficulty. The stars in this place allow the DOP or the DOP spell to be crafted. Stands back. Time to cast our first spell! Oh my god, our first sorcery of the game! Whoa! Click the letters to find a spell. Okay, D O E. Open locks and doors, requires 1 stamina. Okay. Stop! You weave the spell. One by one, the great tumblers of the door begin to creak and groan. Then the hinges turn with a noise like hail on a canvas roof. These gates have not opened since our last champion was lost, the sergeant says. I wish you more luck than he. Perhaps you will even meet him on your travels. Oh, what do I say? I fear he is dead. If I overtake, then he is too slow. Oh, that does not concern me. I feel all 3 of these are really rude options. Click? I thought you said lick the letters? No, click! Click with your mouse! Visionary. These are all really rude. They're like, he's dead. Doesn't bother me. Or he's slow as fuck. You guys made me the rude character in the game. I don't want to be the rude guy. I'll say I fear he is dead. I'm sure he is dead. That's not what I said. I said I fear he is dead. The Sightmaster nods, peering at something on the horizon. I believe he is returning, but transformed. I hope you do not meet the same fate. He stands back from you. Transformed? Spooky. Alright, time to go. Together you step into the shadow of the wall. One last word, he declares. When you have the crown, find the highest point you can find. We will be watching. Okay. For dialogue, I might pick most of the options just because it'll be easier and we'll get through the game at a better pace. But for actual, like, choices, you guys, that's up to you. Watching from where? From here, the Sightmaster warriors are selected from birth for their incredible powers of telescopic vision. You cannot help but wonder how far he can see. His eyes are like a telescope? Guy's crazy. 1 second, Okay. Tell me what lies ahead. This path leads to Cantopani. Can't read. This first path leads to Cantopani, a settlement of traders. Though most are rogues and thieves, you should be there before the sun has reached its peak. From there, 3 routes lead on to Kristatanti, but no single route is safe. Kakabad is a land of devils. Beyond Kar? I cannot see so far, he says, but once you've crossed the city port of traps, you will enter the Backlands. They say that day and night there are controlled by forces other than the sun, and from Kar too, your progress will be watched. It's time to go. Striding away, you pass through the gate. The faces of the folk watching your departure reveal the hopes that rest on you in your quest. The early morning air is crisp, and the rising sun paints the slopes in shades of peaceful beauty, concealing the evil that lies ahead. The journey begins, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, throw it in a volcano. Yeah, this is my quest for the One Ring. The path winds through slopes of wild scrubland. The countryside is deserted and the eerie silence is broken only by the cawing of the occasional crow. There is a spell for hearing what they say, but you do not have the equipment it requires. The birds appear to pause in the air to examine you as they pass. Stupid creatures. They pose no threat, so you ignore them. Barely an hour beyond the wall and the air begins to grow foul. The Shamatanti hills are infested with the pestilence of the Blacklands. It saps the energy from your body, leaving you feeling nauseous and weak. Cover my mouth or keep walking? Am I gonna vomit? Just from walking? Like, I've walked like 1 kilometer out of the town. You cover your mouth with your neck scarf, but it does no good. They warned you of this. You will grow accustomed to it the longer you are out here, but for the moment you must be very careful. Your maximum stamina just decreased. What did I... You can see your stamina at the top of the screen. If this reaches 0, you'll be too tired to carry... I lost 10 HP! Stamina can be regained up to the maximum by eating rations or resting. What? Me when I try to be fit and go for walks, you lose half of your health points and vomit. Oh no, damn. Can't believe it, we lost 10 HP? For what? I didn't even do anything. Alright, we have 2 options. We can travel cross-country or go to a low rise. This is, I guess, the path, and this one is across, like, fields. Where should we go? Cross-country or the rise? Do I have my controller out? I guess so. I'm just using my mouse for this game. I believe this game is on iOS. So you can actually get it, like, on your phone or your iPad if you're an iPad kid. Low rise, off-roading, the rise. Gonna need a couple more votes, guys. Cross country. Oh, we got 2. We got 2 votes for each. Damn it. Dem, be the deciding factor. Do we go cross country or the rise? Just do a big circle around all of it. Cross? Alright, we're going cross country. Let's go. Path through Cantapani is long and winding and will lose you a day. Instead, you turn off the path and strike north through the knee-high grass. The journey starts with a stiff climb that takes several hours, but from the top you have a good view of the a plain of yellow grass. And just to the north of that little village of rude huts that do not like And just to the north of that, a little village of rude huts that do not look like human dwelling. To your left, the gigantic wall looms, throwing shadows that lap at your feet. Let's strike forwards. Forbidden spell testicular torsion? What? Chikari? What? Let's go back to the village. It's scary out here. We have to find the crown. Strike forwards. Time to strike on then. The wind whispers through the long grass, beckoning you onwards, but there might be rats and worse in the field, so you might be safer cutting across to the river and following the bank. Alright, longer grass or the river bank? We might get rats if we go to the long grass. You've died, turn back to page 6. I haven't, not yet. We're doing okay, although we did lose 10 health already. Longer grass with rats or the river bank? Where do we go? So this game is going to be a little slow because obviously you guys are going to be making decisions. And there's a lot of reading, but it's nice. I think it's a nice pace we've got here. Long grass or riverbank? First person to answer gets to choose. I mean, we do have rats. Not the tall grass? Okay. Go to the riverbank. Press the rise, heading roughly north towards the riverbank, where you should be able to pick up the path once more and make faster progress. As you head down the hillside towards the riverbank, you spy movement in the distance. Something's happening at the water's edge. Alright, let's watch. I want to watch. stop where you are and strain your eyes to look. Figures? Men? But they move too fast, flitting across the riverbank like sheets snapping in a breeze. I'm gonna watch a little more. They can't see me. They're across the river. You wait a little longer until you are quite sure. The creatures are floating and moving through the air, but they seem harmless enough. Your guess is that they're fishing. What? There's a bunch of floating men? There's a bunch of floating men floating above the river and fishing? Okay. Do I approach? I only have two options here. I can either approach the creatures or head back to the main road. I think I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna approach the creatures, everybody. Heading back to the main road now would be boring. Wizards? Ooh. Wizards? Murlocs? Who knows? Who knows what it could be? Ted, let's approach the creatures. You begin to make your way down the hillside. The grass gives out and turns into a scree and gravel with the occasional patch of sharp gorse that tugs and snags at your tunic. There's barely earth, just sheer rock. This place is thinly disguised wasteland. Then suddenly your foot slips and you lose your balance. Beneath your feet, the slope has turned into a deep drop and you are sliding down it. You only have seconds to decide what to do. What do I do? Stab my sword into the ground? Try to fall well or cast a spell? I don't know any of the spells. I don't think I could cast one even if I haven't read the spell book well enough. Ow! Hi, Jiggy, how are you? Do I stab my sword into the ground or try to fall well? Stab, sword? Okay, stab. Quickly as you tumble, you draw your sword from your scabbard. There's a terrible moment when you almost drop it, but then, now sliding quickly on your belly down the rock face, you turn it, about ready to stab downwards. Stab! Stab hard downwards, but of course you are on rock with no earth. There is nothing for the sword blade to skewer into! We made a bad choice! In fact, all you succeed in doing is blunting the edge of your blade. There is no more time. Everything is a blur of stones and choking dust and pain, but finally level ground comes up to meet you and you hit it sharply. The sword, still in your hand, skitters from your grasp. Pain arcs up through your thighs. We lost 4 HP. The stamina went down to 6. -1 to damage. Yeah, we fucking blunted our sword and we lost 4 HP. We've already lost 10. No, another 4? God damn it. Check myself over. You take a moment to pat yourself over, mostly in one piece. Thank the spirit. You pick yourself up to your feet. But the noise of your fall has attracted the attention of the creatures by the water. 2 of them are now by either of your side, long sting-like swords drawn. Their heads are cocked a little to one side. Quickly, you grab back your own sword in case you might need it. One of them steps forward and speaks in the common tongue. What are you, careless creature? Careless creature. Oh, they're so mean to me. I'm a great warrior or I'm nobody. We can't even walk down the road without almost dying. We are not a great warrior. We are a terrible warrior. We walked outside, breathed in like some dust and lost 10 HP. Then we fell down a fucking cliff and lost another 4. Leo Plaza, hi, thank you for the 10 biddies. How are you? I am no one. Yeah, I'm nobody, man. I'm nobody. The creature laughs. For nobody, you make quite a lot of noise. I thought you were going to bring the mountain down around us. I don't want to fight them. I've already lost enough HP. I'm gonna laugh. I don't think we should fight these guys. I'm gonna laugh. You laugh as well, companionably. I'm lucky I'm still alive, you agree. I've seen luckier, the creature replies, its voice still wappish and cruel. It's giving me, fight to the death? No! No, I've lost so much HP already. I have to just walk away. I have to walk away. Put this creature in its place. No, Why does my god keep changing? It keeps going from like cougar, goat, now it's dolphin? What does that mean? I'm gonna walk away. You nod at the creatures. I need to be going. And make to step away, but they close up in front of you. The leader draws a second sword from his belt. This valley belongs to the Elven, he says. Fools and traveling players are not welcome by our river. You would put us in danger. Shit. They don't want to be friends. I mean you no harm, or the danger will be my wrath. High five them. Danger will be my wrath? That's a lot of attitude for somebody that just fell down a cliff. What should I do? I mean, I could try fighting them, but my stamina's not looking good. At least I can eat some rations at the end of the day and regain a little health, but... I'm gonna go docile for now. We've lost a lot of health today. I mean you no harm. Harm? What do you know of harm? The creature replies hotly. Have you lived to see your village overrun by goblins? Have you worked to turn your own homes into death traps to catch marauders? We elven are creatures of the sunlight, moved into shade by the weakness of your king, Analander, the king who lost the crown, and we will suffer for it. I go to recover that crown, or you will suffer and die? It's giving me a lot of chances to do combat with these guys. They are being very rude. I don't know if I should tell them that I'm going after the crown. Game really wants you to fight them. Yeah, they're giving me a lot of opportunities to fight these guys. Should I? Should we fight them? Let's decide. Fight or tell them about the crown, which seems like I shouldn't tell them. Right? Like, the crown is obviously a very important artifact. I think they'll laugh in my face if I tell them I'm the one going after them. Tell them, you reckon? Alright, we'll tell them. Oh shit! Telling them started combat. I go to recover that crown. The creature shakes his head. Then we are all doomed. A champion who cannot even climb down a hillside. You do better to secure you now while you still breathe. The creature flashes those twin blades. There is no time for magic. Very well, you will face him in combat. Fuck! Okay. Alright, well, his stamina bar over here on the right behind me is not as big as mine. So I have the potential to do more attack power than him, at the very least. I can start off strong and just swing at him and get a guaranteed hit. Let's attack a bit stronger than his attack power. Because he can't match me. So let's just fucking kill him for being such a rude asshole. Shit! Shit, he defended! Now I will teach you why the Elven have such fearsome reputation, the creature declares. He drops back using his skewer-like swords to cover himself. He wastes no time and rushes straight for his throat, floats quickly up and out of reach. The Elven narrows his thin eyes for a strong blow. I have to defend. I don't have enough stamina to beat his strong blow. Drop back to the rocks, raising your sword to protect your body. The Elven glides towards you regardless. Toss his cutting double swipe aside, leaving him panting. You are safe. He glides a little way up into the air. Alright, he'll be defending again, so I'm gonna defend again. Whew. You stay low. The Elven glides back, hovering above the water. Too afraid to face me, he goads, despite his own defensive play. Oh, he's being a hypocrite! He's being a hypocrite, I see! He glances behind him to see how close he is to the water. Okay, he's not looking, so I should attack. I should attack because he's not looking. No, he was defending? Fuck. Enough of this. Splashing forward through the shallows, you ready a heavy swing, good to cleave him in two, but he glides back. He's such a little bastard. You stagger and stumble below your depth before you realize and the monster laughs, but still you have drawn a little of his blood. The Elven breathes with pleasure at escaping mostly unharmed. He's gonna be defending again, I reckon. Defend. No, he's attacking! I can never tell what he's doing, this freaking Elven. You circle away from the Elven with impish arrogance. He tries to slice your head from your shoulders. You flick his blade away and he shifts left. Fuck it, I'm going for it. Yeah. You feel a bloodlust upon you. You spin around and bring your sword backwards across his skull, but he has enough balance to turn and deflect most of the force of the blow. The Elven grasps and giggles manically. You see blood trickling from under his mail shirt. The Elven readies himself. This guy's scary. I still think you could be friends. Classic enemies to friends. Enemies to friends to lovers. This Elvin's gonna be my boyfriend. Okay, so last turn he did a very small attack, so he's gonna have plenty of stamina, and I don't have a lot. So I guess I have to defend again. I could have beat him, damn it. My health! You drop back, raising your sword to protect your body. The Elven rushes towards you. You dodge out of the way of his swinging blade in the nick of time. The blow does little harm. Alright, let's just attack him. Boss, he's dead! You sense an opening. Leaping forward, you strike with a heavy downward blow. The Elven gasps as his... The Elven gasps his last as you run through him. 3 stamina lost, rough going. Oof. We can try again? No, I think we have to live with the consequences of our actions. Continue. As you wipe your sword on the tunic of the dead creature, you see the second creature gesturing to something behind you. Wait, weren't there 3 creatures by the riverbank before? A moment later, something strikes the back of your head. What's my fate? I think I'm dead! I think they've killed me! What's my fate? I died! You've had your head bashed in. Your adventure is at an end. What the fuck? Girl, it's been 1 hour. Go! It's not my fault. Stream over. I'm logging off, guys. I'm hopping off for the day. See you next time. No decision is permanent. Click the rewind button at any time if you want to scroll back and try a different path. Okay, this game has a rewind function. We're okay, people. We're all right. How could we have won? It's rigged? No, it's not rigged. I feel like I just lost too much health by sliding down the rocks, and in the battle I lost too much health, so then him bashing me on the head just took my last 3 HP. I can rewind though. Let's go back to... Oh! Louis,
Hey Lou,
stop.
how have you been? It's look him done, by the way.
Oh, look, I'm done. Your name is Bluey Star Crash now. Hi, Bluey. Thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, I'm good. I did just die in this video game, and we have to roll it back and rewind our adventure. But, I'm good. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Nice to see you again. I like the new username. We're going back to the riverbank. I can keep going. That is the option we have here. The other option, instead of watching the people by the river, is we can just avoid them and leave. That way we won't fall down the cliff and have to battle them. But I could fall, and instead of trying to stab the ground, I can just try and fall well. But I think either way I'm gonna take some damage, and they're gonna laugh at me. Maybe we just keep going. Just keep going. You stride further on through the grass. Whatever is there, you will meet it boldly. After an hour's more walking, the movement behind the river has resolved itself a little. There are 3 figures moving around the water, perhaps fishing, but there's something quite strange about them. Oh, so I still have to approach them? What system is this game on? This one's on Steam. It's also on iOS, so I think you can play it on your iPad or your phone. But I'm playing on Steam, on PC. Alright, I still have the option to approach the creatures or head back to Kentapani. I guess let's approach and hope it goes better this time. Maybe if I'm really mean to them, they'll respect me more. Begin to make your way down the hillside. Yeah, okay, so I can cast a spell. Let me have a look at my spell book. I might have something that will let me fall well. Let's go back to the start. A protective force field. I can do FOF. I can cast the spell FOF and make a force field. But wait, no, these ones cost 3 points of stamina. I don't know if I want to do that. Wall. Stop, Raz. Sus. This spell makes You cast when the caster suspects a trap. Spell is cast onto the caster's own body. It will create multiple images of the caster. And then I think the rest of these all mostly need items. This spell is to be used in perilous situations when the information about the safest way of escape is desired. The caster will receive a psychic inclination. No, not that one. The music is nice. Yeah, it's really nice. I like the ambience. Sus. When the imposter is... This protects you from magic. Oh, this one. Fall. This spell is useful if the caster is caught in a pit, trap, or falls from a considerable height. When cast, it makes the caster's body light as a feather. Here we go, we found it. We can use fall. F-A-L. Let's, cast a spell. Do we have an F? F. A. L. Float in the air requires 1 stamina. Yay! Now we won't get hurt. You cast the enchantment quickly and feel it work as you rise an inch or so from the painful gravel below. You're still falling, but much more slowly, and indeed, when you land by the riverbank, it is with a gentle, cushioned thump. But the noise of your fall has attracted the attention of the creatures by the water. Alright, so we still have to talk to them, but this time they won't laugh at me and be like, you're pathetic for falling down the fucking cliff. Alright, this time I'm gonna say I'm a great warrior. So I'm gonna be lurking now for a bit while I do uni. That's okay, Dem. Have a good luck. Good luck with your uni assignments. I love you. Okay. I'm gonna tell him I'm a great warrior this time. I'm a great warrior. The creature laughs. Shit. Doing battle with your own feet, were you? They're still being mean to me. You gonna laugh? You laugh as well, companionably. I'm still alive. I've seen luckier, the creature replies, its voice still waspish and cruel. I'll put the creature in its place. You forgot the whole stabbing a rock part too. At least I'm slightly less pathetic this time. I cast a magic spell to ease my fall. But let's put him in his place. You would not laugh if you had felt the taste of my anger, you replied coldly. What do you know of anger? Oh, he's just saying the same thing about the crown. Last time I said I go to recover the crown and they attacked me instantly. Maybe this time I'll just say you will suffer and die. Although I feel like that's gonna have them attack me anyway. I'm just gonna tell him he's gonna suffer and die. Alright, time to face him in combat. Last time I attacked very strongly right away, right? And he, His place, the ground. I'm gonna put you in the ground, boy. Let's just attack a little bit. He's defending. Alright, that's fine. Now I'll teach you why the Elven have such a fearsome reputation, the creature declares. He drops back using his swords to cover himself. You lunge for his chest and clash against his defense. The Elven breathes with pleasure at escaping mostly unharmed. I feel like he's gonna defend, but I'm gonna just attack again. This time with, like, 4. Oh, yeah, I got him! You show no mercy. You power a savage blow at his heart. I'm pissed off at him for killing me last time. You catch him as he glides in close. He's knocked backwards into the water. A lucky strike, he chimes, but you have scared him. The Elven gasps, then giggles manically. You see blood trickling from under his mail shirt. The Elven's 2 sword part a little, opening like an alligator's jaw. I'm gonna go full ball. Get him. Killed him! I killed him and I didn't take any damage! Yes! He's been destroyed. You will not die tonight, not here. You jump forward, cutting down on him. Elven gasps as you gasps his last as you run him through. No stamina lost. Flawless fighting. Okay, they did knock me out though. As you wipe your sword on the tunic, the dead creature, you see the second creature gesturing to something behind you. Alright, they still have hit me on the back of the head. Everything's gone black, but I'm not dead. They just knocked me out and took a little bit of HP. But I get to move again. What now? I guess they just knocked me out and ran away. Because I have the ability to move. They haven't taken me anywhere. Can I just like walk wherever I want? No, I have to walk towards markers. That's fine. Oh wait, it says captured. Shit, I've been captured by the Elven. Still halfway between sleeping and waking, you feel the presence of your spirit, the cougar, close nearby. Its form has changed since you left Analand, just as you have changed, but is still pacing beside you. In the temple, they taught you that a prayer to your spirit could heal disease, lift curses, even save you from certain death. But the spirits are not generous and decline to help often. You can ask for the spirit's aid using the pray button. Cougar. Okay, so that's what it's for. So if I find myself in trouble, I can pray for help and then they might help me, but it's random? Okay. We're a cougar? We are not a cougar. Our spirit is a cougar. But it keeps changing. It was a dolphin before, which is a really strange spirit to have. Let's see, where am I? You are tied up on the floor of a hut. You are not alone. Nearby you hear the scuffle of many feet. Let's listen. Keeping your eyes closed, you listen carefully. The sound is familiar enough. Elven voices. This could be trouble. Did I just sit up? I guess I should open my eyes. I'm gonna be careful about this, because, you know, I did gain 2 maximum HP after that fight. Look, it went up from 10 to 12, but we are still only on 8. Flip open your eyes, taking care to lie still. You see your belongings lying a short distance away in the dirt. Around you, padded tiny feet. A few more feet hover a few inches in the air above the ground. Should I pray for aid, or should I just keep interacting? I can't believe we got captured by fucking elves. I think I'll sit up. You want me to sit up? Alright, Bluey, let's go. You sit up, trying to rub your head, but of course you can't. Your hands are tightly bound. Seeing you stir, a creature by the door jumps to its feet, then jumps above its feet and hovers in the air watching you. Wait to see what they do, or release me and taste my wrath. That's kind of bold. My hands are tied and they have my weapons and I'm like, you'll taste my wrath. I sound like a fool. Maybe I'll just wait and see what they do. What do you think? Keep interacting? I think it might be best to wait. Yeah, I agree. Let's wait. The guard, noticing you are awake, leans out of the doorway and calls sharply. Soon a small crowd has gathered around you. Oh, look at them all! What do they want? What do they want from me? One, evidently some kind of leader, floats over to you and plants a blow in your stomach. That is for our kinsman, he chitters. He was a fool to provoke you, but you could have scolded him. You did not need to kill him. I had to kill him! I had no option! I had no option! Combat was my only option, you fuck! He was gonna attack me! He would have killed me, or I'm sorry for your loss. That's really rude. I kill him and then I'm like, sorry for your loss. Like, I'm gonna have to say the first one. He would have killed me. The Elvins look at you hard and serious. I do not think he could possibly have killed you, but he would have tried until you stopped him. He did, though! He did in a previous life. He literally did kill me. I did die. So, yes, he could have killed me. You assholes. He makes a gesture to the other Elven who approach, tense, expecting blows, but instead they open your pack and begin to sift through the contents. We'll take the price of our man, the chief declares. We are creatures of joy and mischief, but today we will do nothing but trade. Okay, so they want to take my money, I guess. Well, someone else killed you. Well, I mean, true, but it was still all 3 of them. They all killed me. I will trade with you, but untie me first? Or that is fair? I think probably the second option. I wonder how much his worth was. Yeah, look, I've only got $20. Like, look at Luette playing with the dark arts and then sorcery. Yeah, we've cast at least one spell. We've actually cast 2 spells so far. Very cool. Alright, I will trade with you, but untie me first. Chief shakes his head. I do not think we can trust to your mercy, can we? The elven root through your things with brutal efficiency, taking what they fancy and tossing the rest back at you. Then they pick you up and carry you out of the village, leaving you in a pile on the side of the path like a sack of waste? Wait, so they didn't even take anything. I still have my money and my rations. I guess I didn't have any items. Because I didn't have any items, they were like, this is useless. And then they tossed me out into the dirt. I'm just gonna get up. I don't want to provoke these guys any further. I've had a rough day. Was it magic missiles? Did you go pew pew pew? No, I unlocked a door, and then the other one was I cast a spell to give me feather fall. Get up. Try to stand up, but your legs are still tired. You topple to your knees. The elven, turning at the sound, laughed loudly. Almost as an afterthought, one returns with a bared knife. For a moment, he holds it near your throat, then slices the bonds around your arms. Then he turns and runs off into the trees. You little bastard. I got bullied by elvens today. I'm not a very good warrior. I've been bullied by elvens. Yeah, assholes. Exactly, visionary. Stand slowly, battered and humiliated. You rub the blood back into your wrists, then finally you look through your pack. Your provisions have been taken, and all your gold is gone. Still, there are small mercies. You still have your neck. Shouldering your pack, you start to walk once more. This land is unforgiving. I don't know how I could have avoided that. Ugh. Only one way to go. Alright. God damn, I lost all my gold and my food. Let's go to the bridge. And the foreshadowing is crazy, Lou? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna lose all my money and all my food? Don't say that. That's a bad omen. You hurry away from the scene of your humiliation and reach the river once more, but now the path goes across it. Beyond you can see a long, wide track with trees lining the left-hand edge and a wide field of long grass on the right. In the far distance, a curl of smoke indicates a village. The evening is beginning to draw in. It would be good to reach the town before the light is gone. Test the bridge or cross. Man, I can't handle any more humiliation today. I have to test the bridge. Because if I walk over it and it breaks and I fall in the river, like, I've had enough. I've fallen down a cliff. I've been robbed by elvens. I've been knocked out. I'm testing this bridge. Before crossing, you make sure to test the guy ropes of the bridge to ensure it's sound, but it seems safe enough. Satisfied, you make your way across the boards. In the middle of the bridge, a man stops you. Halt, he declares. This is my bridge, and to cross you must pay the toll. Man, I've just been robbed by elvens. I don't have anything. How much? Elven are just waiting by the bridge to laugh at you. You gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's soul. Ugh, the troll toll under the bridge, it's real. I know, I really have a real troll. Paying the troll toll. I don't have any money. How much? How much is the fare? Toll is just 1 gold piece. It's very reasonable. Well, that would have been reasonable. I would have paid it. I would have paid it if I had money. I have no gold. Pulls a face and stands up straight. Oh, you don't? Oh well, never mind then. Have a good day, stranger. And with that, he strides away whistling. Huh? Wait, is he letting me pass? Or is he, like... You head off down the bridge and back onto the path none the wiser? He was fucking... He was, what's the word? It was a test. It was he was bluffing. He was bluffing. He bluffed me. I could have wasted money, but he wasn't gonna actually follow through. Okay. You head off down the bridge, back onto the path, none the wiser. You have a long way to travel today. Oh my god, I still haven't even got to the town. Cristanti is all the way up there. Alright, the path by the trees, let's go. He's gonna like mug me in a second. He's gonna like come out with his band of merry thieves and like attack me, I'm sure. Ooh. More elven! The path continues along the side of a line of trees. Suddenly an acorn lands on your hand and you hear a tittering from overhead. Vixen grant you strength. More elven in the trees, hurling acorns. I'm sick of these fucking elven. Cast a spell? I'm gonna find a spell to cast on these fuckers. Let's see, what have we got? I can just straight up kill them with zap or hot, but that takes some health, so let's find something different. We don't want those. That's it, I'm rooting for the goblins. The damn elven. Alright, Dop unlocks a door. Sus, not that one. You gotta stop the foreshadow? What are you talking about, Louis? You're worrying me. Am I going to be attacked by elvens? This spell may be cast upon any creature, reducing its movements to be slow. I don't think I need to slow them down. Can create an illusion of treasure. I don't need that. This spell protects its caster from magic. Don't have a pebble. I can make them stupid, but I think they're already stupid. This spell can be cast at any attacking creature to muddle its mind, however it must be handled with caution. No. Sap demoralizes an opponent so his will to win is lost. Is there nothing I can do? Can I not just like... Is there not a spell where I can like throw them in the air or like spin them around and throw them in the river? These ones all require items. This is the most formidable spell in lore, but no one knows why. The spell has only been cast once by a powerful necromancer. Well, I don't think that's what we want to... There's no, like, spell I can cast on them to... Like, fine. Fine, we won't... We'll just talk to them. I can just walk on by. They're in the trees throwing acorns at me. I can be the bigger person and just leave. What do you think I should do? Threaten them or walk on by? What do you guys think? Luet getting harassed by them knife ears. Goddamn elvens throwing acorns at me. Skip them? Yeah, we'll just walk on by. I'll be the bigger person. We don't have to threaten them. We'll just walk away. You're pelted by some more acorns as well as some sticks and branches. Wait, it actually took 2 HP? You break into a run. Soon you're out of reach of the annoying creatures. Oh, they really are very annoying. God, they took my money, they took my food, and they've taken my health. They've taken my will to live. The sun is now just past its zenith, and everywhere a dusty heat rises from the baked earth. You begin to think about where you will stay for the night. Another night sleeping out in the open would be best avoided, but then you see a small village. Well, I can't afford a room in, like, the inn. Should we go to the village? Move on or look at it? Burn their forest? I'm coming back for them. I'm coming back with a fire spell and I'm gonna burn their fucking village to the ground. Oh. Burn the inn? No, I'm not even in the town yet. Let's look at the town. Smoke rises from the stacks. The houses are well set with stone at their bases and thatched roofs of grasses and thick leaves. There is unusually more than just the one street running through the center of town, but it is though this place, once rich, has had its heart scooped away. Litter surrounds the buildings, and on the edge of the village are rows and rows of empty, abandoned houses. Oh, surely I can sleep in an abandoned house. Continue your slow trudge along the path. I can avoid the village or enter the village. What do you guys think? It would be nice to have real people around me and not elvens anymore. Can we go into the village? What do you guys want to do? This game is so... Enter, go in? Alright, let's go. You walk into the village, young hill dwellers pass you and stare at your strange clothes. I'll look at the people. I'll look at them. Their own attire is rough by comparison to your gear. They wear their hair long but piled up on their heads. These people are ghastly poor. The village is like a ghost town here on the knife edge of the backlands. Well, luckily they can't rob me. Because, you know, I got no money. Hi, Golden God. What if the village is taken over by bandits? Well, too late. We're in it now. It's just full of poor people, it seems. I can rest at an inn or talk in an ale house. If I go to the inn, I'm gonna have to pay for it. I don't think I can, like, I've got nothing. Look, I don't have rations or money anymore. We have the ape on our side. Our spirit is an ape now. It changed from a dolphin to a panther to a vixen to an ape. Hi Lou, how's your morning going? Well, I've been attacked by elves. I've been dragged to a little prison cell. I've been mocked and laughed. Then I've had my money stolen and my food stolen. And then, I got acorns thrown at me too. So I've had a bit of a humiliating day. That's how I'm feeling right now. Humiliated and sad. You summon food? I don't think so. Let's have a look. I didn't see anything. Zap. So we got lightning, force fields, controlled in creatures, make creatures clumsy, fireball, invisible wall. That's those ones. This one is like a magic shield. This one opens doors. These ones... no. If there is one, it's probably one of the ones that requires an item, but I have no items, so I can't do those spells right now. I reckon we'll just go to the ale house. Because I can't rest at the inn, maybe at least I can get drunk. Walking down a single road, you quickly find a hut with its front covering pulled wide open and a smell of brewed beer coming from inside. Go in, several hill dwellers are here, talking gruffly. When you enter, they watch you with understandable caution. The owner of the hut comes over to you. Welcome to Chrysantanti, he declares. What do you want? I'll just greet him. I'll be nice. An evening's rest and a drink to wet my throat, you reply. Ale is 1 gold piece. Please sit. You go over to the table where the hill dwellers are. Do I sit with the old man or the young man? That's a weird decision. Sit with the oldest man or sit with the youngest man? Who's gonna be nicer to me? Who do you think is gonna be, like, more forgiving? And maybe, like, buy me a beer? The young man? I'm a young lady. Maybe he'll be like, hey girl. But then again, the old man is wise. Maybe he'll be like, you've had a rough one. The old man? Maybe the old? Alright, I'm gonna sit with the old wise man. Turn your attention to the oldest man at the table. Whatever face he once had is lost in a labyrinth of wrinkles, and his skin is the color of tanned hide from a lifetime in the beating sun. What are you looking at? Well, greetings, old man. I came up to him. I feel like I shouldn't say, what are you looking at? Like, I'm the one looking at him and looking at all his wrinkles. He's just drinking his beer. I'm gonna say, greetings, old man. Not gonna be rude. I can't afford to be rude. He raises his mug in salute. Stranger. His face is gravelly like the dusty dirt that lines the streets of his town. Where are you from? Do I tell him that I'm from Analand, or just tell him it doesn't matter? If he knows I'm from Analand, he might try and rob me. Because Analand is a nice place. And this is not a nice place. But I mean, not that I've got anything to be robbed of, but he might hurt me. What should I do? I'll tell him I've come from Analand. I think that's fine. I come from Analand, he nods. Not many as crossed through the Cantanapi. Wait, not many as crossed through the Cantapani gate in either direction, if you know what I'm saying. Tell him where you're from. He seems nice enough to tell. Yeah, he does. He does. Analand must be kept safe. You simply answer. From the likes of us too. They say there is a war coming. Something to do with the crown. Oh, okay, so he knows about the crown. Vaguely. He doesn't know a lot. Not if I can help it. I seek that crown, or I can play dumb and be like, a crown? What are you talking about? Which one? 1, 2, or 3? He's nice. I think I should just be honest with him and tell him this is what I'm. If I tell him, like, I'm trying to avoid the war, maybe he'll be like, you know what, I'll buy you a cold brew. I just need a beer, man. I'm gonna say not if I can help it. That's so, replies the canny old man. Well, seems like you should be drinking on the house tonight for the goods of us all. Shanty, he calls the innkeeper over. I'll cover this lady's ale. Yes! We did it! Finally a W! Oh my god, finally. Finally a win. We get free beers for the night. The young man wouldn't have done this. He would have been like... He would have been greedy. Propose to the old man. You know what? If I get the option, I will, Golden God. It's appreciated. You reply, raising your cup to him. You sip your beer. The old man exchanges glances with the younger man sitting opposite. Oh, so he's sitting with the young man. Maybe I should talk to the young man as well? Don't get drunk. I won't drink too much, but I've had a rough day, so I need to have at least, like, a drink. It looks like we're having an ad break. Is that true? Should we just pause for a minute? I can talk to the young man, ask the old man about the area, or leave the inn. Maybe I should talk to the young man. It'd be rude to just ignore him since he's at the same table. We are? What's an ad? I don't know, Behodge, you may never know. Yeah, it says we're having an ad break at the moment. My stream just died? Short ad? Oh, well, that's good. While we're on the ad break, I'm gonna quickly just run out of the room. My dad's home and he might have brought snacks, so I'm just gonna run and grab a snack. I won't go BRB screen, but I'll be right back. One sec. I'm back. I have returned. Oh, hi, Tiny. That ad came up before you could finish your sentence for me? Oh, well, all good. I went and grabbed some snacks anyway. No, not McDonald's. No McDonald's. I've got yellow Doritos. Let me just open the bag. Sorry for the ASMR bag crunch opening, but got some yellow Doritos. Hi, Lou. Hi, Tiny. How are you? McDonald's fries hit diff. I could go for some Maccas. I would love some right now. But I've got yellow Doritos instead. Okay. So, what are we gonna do? I think we'll talk to the young man. It'd be rude to, not. Yellow? Yellow is nacho cheese flavor. Talk to the young man. Thank him for the conversation. You catch the young man's eye. He moves over to be right beside you. Yeah. Close enough to whisper in your ear, but you don't quite catch what he says. Why did he come all the way? He came right up to my side and whispered in my ear. What a weirdo. I'm scared of him. Do I ask him to repeat himself or just leave? I think I should hear what he says at least, but he's weird. I'm okay, how are you? How was the return to the morning stream? It's good. I was a little nervous. To start, but I'm back and it feels good. I'm nice. I'm good. Just hanging out. Also, I seem to have had some stream delay a minute ago, so if you guys are behind, make sure you refresh the stream or refresh the quality of the stream and it should catch up. I'll get him to repeat that. The man giggles to himself unexpectedly, leaning in again, so close you can smell the fumes on his breath. He declares, "Snattercats!" And he collapses in a fit of giggles once more. Whatever the joke is, you cannot see it. Huh? Snattercats? I'm glad I didn't talk to this guy. I'm glad I talked to the old man first. This guy's a weirdo. Snattercats! Oh!
I'm a head out. We'll see you later, Lou, and the rest of chat.
Bye, Bluey Starcrash. Thank you so much for another 100 biddies, and thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later. What is this guy talking about? What do you mean? The man nods twice, then drinks deeply from his beer to wet his throat, or perhaps not, because as he put the mug down once more, he says nothing, just fidgets with his fingers and occasionally grins in your direction. I can just straight up say, "What's wrong with you?" What's wrong with you, or ask the other dwellers? You guys decide. What should I do? Should I just insult him? There is something wrong with him. He's a weirdo. Spit in his face? I can't, Golden. I've only got 2 options. Fucking weirdo. I'll ask what's wrong with him. I don't know why he said snattercats. What's wrong with you? They say there's always one, the man replies in a serious whisper, but I haven't seen him. Always one, but I never saw? How can that be? You get back to your feet, disgusted. The young man giggles to himself, but it does not attempt to stop you. This guy's speaking in riddles. They say there's always one, but I haven't seen him. Always one, but I never saw. He's tweaking out. Yeah, he's weird. I'm leaving. I'm glad the story acknowledges that I'm disgusted. Like, that's true. You get back to your feet disgusted. Alright, finish my beer and leave. You make to leave the inn. With a wave back to the old man who bought you a drink, you step outside. You look this way and that, trying to decide what to do next. When you realize the old man has joined you once more. He grabs your shoulder and presses a fruit into your hand. Bomba, he declares through the fermented breath. I grow them myself. Good for the stomach. He pats your belly and walks away, swaying slightly. Huh? Alright, well, the old man is nice at least, but don't touch me. Why did he put a bomba fruit in my hand and then pat my stomach? Like, pat your own belly. You don't have to pat mine. Let's look at the fruit. What the fuck? You turn the old man's gift over in your hands. It's a thick-rinded fruit that keeps well and will be highly nourishing when you decide to eat it. Its only drawback is its incredible weight. It's now evening and time to sleep. Alright, well, we have a ration finally. He gave us a fruit. Weird, but okay. Yeah, the people in this town are weirdos. Alright. I can find an inn or sleep outside. I don't have any money, though. What should we do? Try the inn or just sleep outside? Maybe he thinks you're pregnant? Or, or he's calling me fat. Alright, it's one or the other. They're weird. Have you ever seen them without their hats on? Tiny, I don't want to see these people with or without hats. I don't want to see them at all. Drawing hard? Hi, Flan. What are you drawing? What are we doing? In or sleeping outside? If I sleep outside, I feel like the Elven are gonna come for me again. Break into a home? I truly would. It said there were a bunch of empty houses. I would love to try that. But I've only got 2 options. Sleep outside, I guess in. Well, the thing with the inn, you have a door spell. I do have a door spell, but the problem is I can't cast it anywhere. Like, if I had an option to go look at one of the houses, then I would, but I can't do that. And the problem with the inn is I have no gold. So I can talk to them and I can pray for luck. Oh yeah, maybe I can pray to the ape god. Spirit is the ape, a strong beast, intelligent and prudent, who takes great pride in acting faithfully. A prayer to your spirit will heal you, but after a prayer, your spirit will not heal you again for some time. Oh, it's just for healing. Yeah, I got no money. I guess we'll sleep outside. Cover of the forest is dark. The ground is thick with fallen branches, mud, and briar. You walk for nearly an hour more, and then you pass a large tree atop a great fist of curling roots. It is a perfect spot to sleep. Should I eat that bomba fruit? Should I eat the fruit? I haven't eaten yet, but I've only got the 1 ration. Let's have a look at it. Oh, that's a spell book. Hold on. Doesn't have a description or anything. Maybe I should eat it. It'll heal me up, and then we can have a fresh day tomorrow. It did say eat every day. It did say that. Let's eat. Gratefully, you open your pack and pull out the last food you have, the old man's nourishing bomba fruit. You feel much better and more ready for the long watches of the night. Settle down to sleep. It will not be an uninterrupted night out here under the stars, surrounded by beasts, but you still feel a little better for it. Halfway through the night, you wake suddenly. A roach pig has sunk its teeth into your leg and is quietly sucking at your blood. I'm being attacked by a fucking vampire pig. Draw my sword or cast a spell? I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill this damn pig. A roach pig. Look at him. He's weird. He's like a bug. He's like a weird armadillo pig or something. Where are you? Me? I'm in the forest. I'm sleeping by a tree. Let's go like a 4. Cut. Got him. The pig grinds its teeth as though hoping to scare you into lying still while it feasts. That would be foolish. You stab for its throat. Pig charges forwards, tusk level for your heart, and runs directly onto your sword. Yeah, I got you, boy. We go again. Sideswipe. Okay, he defended. You batter the roach pig, cutting it down. Most of the blow bounces off its chitinous shell. It grunts, but it's built to survive the impact of collapsing trees. It feels nothing. We'll go again. Cut. You best the roach pig again, slicing into its hide as it charges for you. Head low and tusk barrel. The creature drives itself deep onto your blade. The pig yelps and squeals. It drops its head low. We go again. Kill that pig. You make another excellent stroke, cutting the roach pig down as it tries to butt you away. The pig whines pathetically. It lowers its jaw as if to root in the dust. And again. Yes. You drive towards the roach pig once more, slicing into its hide. The creature squeals so loud you think your ears will burst, and it falls back, hitting the earth with its hard shell and raising dust. It is quite suddenly quite dead. The trees fall silent once more. I wonder if I get anything. Hopefully I get like some food off of it. Oh, thank you for lurking, Golden God. Burn it till it's dead. We might cook it. Might cook it up. You carry the carcass a short way away from your camp so you'll not be overrun by rats and ants. Then, wiping your blade on the grass, you settle back down and try to go to sleep. Your dreams are vivid. You feel yourself tied up, surrounded by snickering faces. I need a drink, hold on. All this talking. Doing something to my throat. Your dreams are vivid. You find yourself tied up, surrounded by snickering faces. Thin creatures with long fingers are picking your pockets and the stitching of your clothing. You feel magic boiling inside you, but it cannot be released. Meanwhile, the food in your bag is rotting, wet through the sweat of your back, and in the distance, deep voices booming with laughter. The long, cruel fingers of one hand are curled around the metal frame of a crown, and with the other, he beckons you forward as if into a trap. So this is a dream. Thank you for the stretch, Aqua. I guess I'm recalling the memories of the day, being bullied by elvens, having my food taken from me, and all my money, and how I couldn't cast spells. Oh. Sorry, I just heard the door like slam. All right. Beyond Cristatanti. Let's keep moving, everybody. Hopefully we get some gold or some rations or something soon. You wake early and sit for a moment. There is no great hurry to leave this place where you've lingered so long. This is now the third day of your journey, and the muscles in your legs are feeling lean and strong from so much walking. You spend a short while enjoying the peace, then unhurriedly collect your possessions and set off along its path. Cristatanti is surrounded by several miles of fields. It sits in a well-protected ring of hills and is close enough to the river to be reasonably prosperous. As you follow the path between the lines of sun-baked crops, you come to a fork in the road. The right-hand way leads past a set of outbuildings, while the left heads directly off into the deep woodland. Alright, we got an option, ladies and gentlemen. Go through the woods or between the buildings. Between the buildings seems to head to Liaki, a ruined town, and through the woods, we're going to a place called Dumpus. Woods? What does praying to the dolphin do? Oh, let's check. Quick and carefree, the dolphin is happy to leap and skim his way through the world. He's brave but not rash. I think, they must do something different, each of them, but they all say they will heal me. But I wonder if different spirits are good for different situations? I don't really know. I love Dumpus. Yeah? You want to go to Dumpus? You want to go through the woods? Shadow Wizard Money Gang, we love casting spells. We really do. I need to cast more of them. But I haven't had any situations where I really can. Look at all this down here. So I feel like I've come a long way north. I've gone all the way up here, right? Like, oh, you can't see my mouse. Oops. But like, I missed all this down here. The Shanka Mines, Kentapani, Daddy Lay, and the Samosa River. There are a lot of areas down here that we haven't been to. But let's go through the woods to Dumpus. Your journey is too important to slow down by talking to locals. You must pass unseen, and so you disappear into the jungle of tall trees. For a while the sun is feverish, and then you are between the trees once more, and everything becomes cool and still. You walk for several hours uneventfully. This is land that was never settled or explored, and very few travel this way. Places, bushes, and shrubs have grown over into the path. Hack my way through. Moving carefully forward, you use your sword to cleave the bushes. Your progress is quick but silent. You come to a fork in the road still deep in the forest. Alright, we've only got the one decision. To the fork. Someone has thought to make a sign, perhaps as a guide or perhaps as a warning. The way to the road is marked for Dumpus. A left turn points to Aliana. Either way seems the better trod. You will have to choose. Oh. Okay, wait, so we can go to Dumpus. We can head to the town Dumpus, or we can go down here to Aliana? Where are we going? Dumpus or Aliana? This seems like one house in the middle of the forest. This is like a town. It's a big house, though. It might be a castle. Over the river and through the woods to Dumpus' house we go. Down? You guys reckon we go down to Aliana? I'm kind of interested in going down. The path winds between the trees that get greener and more lush. You must be closer to the river here, although you cannot hear the water. About half hour's walk through the dappled shade, you come across a well-built hut. Flowers decorate its walls, and the door has been painted with ornate designs. The path ends here. Knock on the door, scout around, or turn back? We're not going to turn back, but should we knock? I feel like a witch is going to live here, right? Like, it's so nice. This is like a Hansel and Gretel situation. The house is really nice looking, but actually a witch lives here. Let's scout around it. Look for an open window? Okay, let's scout. You perform a swift circuit around the hut, but find nothing unusual or concerning. Seems to be what it is, a hut set by itself deep in the forest. But for someone to survive out here on their own, surrounded by the beasts of the jungle, they must be someone quite powerful. Well, now I can only knock on the door or turn back, so let's knock. You approach the door and knock. There is no reply. Okay. Let's open it, I guess. Seems rude to just enter somebody's house, but... Look, maybe I'll find some gold or some rations. Push open the door and stride inside. The hut is neatly laid out. You detect the touch of a fastidious woman. Chairs are set around a table as if for guests. A mattress lies in one corner, and a large kitchen area indicates that whoever lives here, they are fond of cooking. Alright, this is a real decision. Take what I can. Do I just start stealing, or do I call out in case somebody's here? I need your help. Do I just start stealing? Call out? Oh, sorry, I dropped my chips. Alright, we're gonna call out. Oh, there is somebody here. That's lucky. Hello, is there anybody there? To your surprise, a voice answers quickly. Who's there? Who's that? Reminds me of one of the times I played D&D. Yeah, it is kind of D&D, isn't it? Choose your own adventure. Should I warn them? I can ignore them, locate the speaker, or I warn you I am armed. I'm not going to ignore it, but locate or warn them. That's so rude, coming to this person's house in the woods, opening it and entering and saying, I warn you, I'm armed. Like, this isn't my house. Who am I to walk in and start saying that shit? I think I'll just locate them. Yeah, locate? Yeah. Alright. Looking into a corner hidden by a large cupboard, you see a cage in which a young woman is imprisoned. Good stranger, she pleads. Let me out of this cage, I beg you. Alright, we got a situation here. There's a woman in a cage. Alright, I have like crumbs stuck in my throat from these chips, and I can't get them out. They're hurting me. I can get her out, ask what happened, or say I'm sure you're there for a reason. Think just let her out? You reckon? Just straight up let her out? Ask her what happened? I need like a coin. I need to do like a coin flip for these situations. I'll just let her out. Going over the cage to try the door. It is locked, of course. I can use magic or I can break the lock. If I use magic, I can do my spell, which is stop. Will open any locked door. The magic 8 ball says ask again later. Damn it. Also, hi other worldly patron, thanks for the 1 biddy. Ask maybe she has rabies? Too late, visionary, too late. Let's use magic to open the lock. You should be grateful I waste my strength on you? Hey, I wouldn't say that to her. D. Wait. Wait, I did Z by accident. Hold on. I meant to do D, not Z. D, O, P. Stop. Cast the spell over the lock and it begins to shiver. Like a small beetle, it hums and clicks. As the tumblers turn and work, then finally it snaps open and drops to the floor. The woman claps her hands in delight, and with the door open, she rushes out and throws her arms around you before backing off a pace and trying to regain her composure. Stranger, she declares, I am in your debt. Aliana will reward you. Will you take an aid in combat or mastery of magic? Whoa, 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 what does this mean? Alright, everybody, I need your input. What does this mean? Will you take an aid in combat or a mastery of magic? Is she giving me like a buff? I'm assuming an aid in combat will mean I have either like more, not more stamina, but more like attack power. My bar might get bigger. But I don't know what a mastery of magic would do. I've already got so many spells and I can do them whenever I want. Maybe it takes less stamina to cast some of them? Gives you some bonus, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what either of them will do. Maybe combat. I don't cast a lot of spells, but that's... then again, I don't cast a lot of spells because they take a lot of stamina. This is a hard decision. I need you guys to choose for me. Let's do a poll. I'll just make it a 1-minute poll so it's nice and quick. Magic or combat? Buff. Magic. Combat. There, I did a little poll. We'll just... You guys reckon magic? Alright, you guys seem to be reckoning magic. 8-ball magic? Ask your father. Ask your father. That's funny. Alright, magic it is, I guess. Magic. Very well, she rushes quickly over to a wall and opens a panel you had not seen before, and takes out a small box, which she places in your hands with a smile. No tricks, she says with a smile. All these things will aid you if you know how they were meant to be used. Flip open the box. It contains a small vial of glue, a pair of strange-looking nose plugs, and 4 small pebbles. Ah! Okay, these are some of the items that I need to cast spells. Pocket them and give back the empty box. Alright, hold on, let me check really quick. What did I get? This one, I got... Casting this spell on a vial of glue will cause the glue to become super sticky, sufficient to stick creatures to the floor or walls. I wonder if these are one-time use, or if they're permanent. I got a pebble, a potent little spell which calls for great mental concentration. This spell must be cast on small pebbles, which will explode when thrown. And I got this Niff. This spell causes the air to fill with nauseating scent so vile that the creatures catching a whiff will need to vomit. Alright, cool, so I got access to 3 more spells. I can now ask her to feed me, or I can just leave. I think I'll ask her to feed me, just as a, like, any chance you got some spare bread laying around? She did have a big kitchen, right? Asked to be fed. Perhaps before I go, you begin, I might eat with you, if you can feed me. I have not had anything yet today. Oh, I have nothing, she replies with a sad shrug. The elven who locked me up took everything. Ah, yeah, you've been attacked by elvens too? Don't worry, girl. I understand. I understand. Then I will be gone. You nod curtly. She nods. Of course, please before you go. She holds something out. It's a small bag of gold coins. Oh, so she's giving me some money too? Well, I'm not going to leave it because I really do need that. Thank you, Eliana. You're so nice. You snatched the... I think I made a mistake. You snatched the bag from her. There are 7 gold pieces inside. And one more thing, she says. You must understand, Aliana does not give gifts to those who are not worthy, and any worthy woman is capable of dying. Suddenly, before your eyes, 2 transformations are taking place. First is in one of the chairs, which begins to crack and creak, standing and stretching until it's formed into a violent wood golem, advancing with fibrous claws outstretched. The second is Aliana's face. Gone is her peaceful calm, and it's the place... In its place is the cackling madness of a witch. I knew it! I knew it was a witch! Goddamn! Why did you offer me the rewards? Why did you give me gold? You bitch, you did all this just to trick me? Told you to leave? She was offering me gold. I didn't think she was gonna get angry at me for accepting her own offer. That's right, let's cast the fire spell, because it's a wood golem, right? So let's burn it. It is, hot. I'm gonna just, it's 3 HP, but I'm gonna do it, because he's made of wood, right? Fight the golem. No, not fight the golem, not the fight the, no, shit! I didn't mean to fight, I meant to click cast the spell. Can I turn it back just a little bit? No, I can't. I'd have to do all that again. Which I can. I will, because I wanna cast that spell. We're just gonna quickly get back to where I was. Is she hot? No, Visionary, she's an evil witch. Alright, I quickly have to cast the spell again. Alright, and then she offers me the money. I take it. She transforms. Alright, now cast a spell. Evil witches can be hot? That's true, but this one is not. She's nasty. You hold up your hand and cast the spell. A small burning fireball materializes in your palm and you fling it across the room at the wood golem. The creature catches the light immediately and shrieks in pain. Aliana rushes off to find water to douse the fire before her house goes up while you make a hasty exit. I burned her whole house down. I was just trying to burn the chair. You retrace your steps to the last junction when you turn and take the path to Dumpus. Teach you to fucking play with me, woman. I'll burn your house down for that. Right, back to the woods we go. Well, look, kind of worked out in the end. We got access to new spells and we got 7 gold. I did lose a little HP, but pretty good otherwise. The path winds a few more times around gigantic trees, thousands of years old, and then emerges onto a sudden plain, as if the forest had been scooped away by a gigantic hand. A river trickles thinly between short grasses, and by its banks stands a tiny village. Evil route confirmed. I am not being evil. An evil witch just tried to kill me. I protected myself. Right, I can avoid the village or enter the village. We going into Dumpus, ladies and gentlemen? I think we wanted to go into Dumpus. We wanted to go into Dumpus. We'll just go straight to Dumpus. We don't want to avoid the village. I need to spend my gold. Today has been a short day with few true dangers. With a decent meal and a night's sleep, your next day will start auspiciously, so you begin the gentle climb down into the village. Follow the path down into the village, passing a sign which declares it to be Dumpus. The streets are thin and narrow and the buildings have been set close together as if trying to withstand a storm. There is a terrible smell hanging in the air. All in all, it seems like an unpleasant place. Ooh, okay, we have 3 options. Find an inn, talk to the villagers, or explore the town. Ugh, what should I do? I feel like find an inn is like the end of the day, right? So probably explore the town or talk to the villagers? Talk? Okay, let's talk to the villagers, see what they got to say. You pass along the main path through the village and pause outside a hut in which several of the disheveled hill dwellers are sitting and eating. They seem deep in discussion about something. Several are shaking their fists in the air. Sorry, there was just a delivery person outside my window. Lifting back the canvas flap, you step inside. The hill dwellers stop talking immediately and look at you. One gets to his feet and gestures you forward. Alright, what does he want? You step forward, then one of the others calls something in their native tongue and points at your side to where your sword hangs. Out below the hem of your cloak. In broken common tongue, the first man croaks, "No weapons." He indicates a table by the door where you can leave the blade. Dumpus is unpleasant? Shocking. No, visionary, it could be nice. Dumpus could be nice if it tried. Be nice to Dumpus. I don't feel good about leaving my sword behind, but they're definitely gonna get angry at me if I don't leave my sword. I'll look at the table first, see if other people have left their weapons. There are plenty of other weapons there. The men appear honest enough. What do you guys want me to do? I think we should just play nice and remove the sword. I don't want to get into any more fights, you know. These guys are clearly trying to avoid fights themselves, so let's not be a bad guy. Let's remove the sword. You have magic? No, I know I still have magic. That's true. I'll remove my sword. You unfasten your sword belt and leave your weapon on the table. The hill dwellers nod to show their appreciation and then beckon you to sit with them. Then they continue their conversation just as animatedly as before, speaking in a local tongue that you cannot follow. But as they talk, they pour you a drink and provide you with food. They seem quite welcoming. Oh, yay! I'm gonna ask what they're talking about. This doesn't seem like a big decision. This is just like, what you guys saying? Can you talk it in English, please? After you finish eating, you catch the eye of one of the older men and ask slowly in the common tongue, "What is it you men are discussing so heatedly?" The man nods back to you. "Cristatanti," he says, "arming the goblins." Wait, Cristatanti? Wasn't I just there? Yeah, I was just in Cristatanti. They're arming the goblins? I didn't even... Should I tell them I've been there? I will. I'll tell them I've been there. I've been to Cristatanti. The men nod but do not seem surprised. Slowly you piece together the story. The group seem quite sure that a horde of goblins are planning an attack on Cristatanti, which is apparently one of the wealthiest spots in the hills. Cristatanti's wealthy? It seemed like a pretty run-down places. It seemed really run down while I was there. When I was there, it literally said everybody here seems poor and run down. Cristatanti is a wealthy place? They're discussing whether or not it would be worth helping the village to defend itself, which might mean they are offered some kind of reward. Guys, I don't think you're gonna get a reward. They did not have a lot over there. Cristatanti was kind of, a rough spot, guys. This is an important decision. You must help them, let them fend for themselves, or wait a while and decide later. I'll tell him to help, I think. You must help them. Ow! Plum! Plum, what's that for? Plum, do you want to make this decision for me? These hill dwellers are trying to decide whether they should help the neighboring town of Cristatanti. This town over here. I'm in Dumpus right now. They're trying to help, let them fend for themselves, Asterion approves. I don't give a shit about what Asterion approves of. Visionary, I missed you guys. Do you really want me to say let me fend for themselves? Help them? Okay. You must help them. You must help them, you declare earnestly. Cristatanti, it does not help us, one of the men points out. They are rich, we are poor. No, they're not actually bourgeois. They're not actually rich though, Plum. I was there a few minutes ago and it was empty and everybody was poor. That was the way they described the town to me. So I think these guys might have not been there in a long time. I think they have a bad idea of what the place is actually like, because there is not... Why can't you tell them that? I'm not sure. But it was like run down and poor and there were crazy people everywhere. One man whispered into my ear and he said, what did he say? He said like, catatatus or something. He said a weird word. Oh! Silas, hi! Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Silas. Hi, how are you? How is your stream? You're streaming Birth? Oh my god, congratulations! Congratulations on being a parent! Is it your first? It's not what it seems. I hope it was an easy birth. I hope it didn't take too long. It was Silas being born, actually. Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Silas! Welcome in. It was really graphic. I love Sorcery so much. I'm happy to see you playing it. I'm so glad somebody else knows about the game. Oh my god! You're a Sorcery fan? That's huge to me. That's awesome. Yay, I'm so glad somebody else knows about it. It's been very fun so far. I've been attacked by Elvins and they threw acorns at me. And now I'm trying to settle a dispute between some warring hounds. A C-section? Thank you though. Thank you so much for raiding, Silas. Hi everybody, if you don't know me, my name is Louette. I'm an Australian clown girl. I'm a full-time artist and a part-time streamer, and we are playing Sorcery today, which is a choose-your-own-adventure. I don't really know how to describe it. It's a choose-your-own-adventure RPG where your decisions shape the way your story goes, and the chat is helping me make decisions today. I remember the Sorcery games being about $10 each on Android, so I never played them. They were on Steam recently on sale. They were like $4 each, so I grabbed all of them. Very good. Anyway, I'm gonna tell them you will place them in your debt. Because if they... Well, I mean, that's not true. That's a lie. If I tell them that the town will have them in their debt, that's a lie, because I know the town is not well off. I'll just say you can be better than them. The men nod, swayed by your ruthless logic. And you? How do you fight? I serve the king of Analand, I serve myself, or I will help those that need it. I mean, the way I fight is I just burned a witch's house down. And I murdered an elf. Because he laughed at me. And then they robbed me in retaliation. So, I don't know if I'm the most, like, just person. I used to read so many of those choose your own adventure books growing up. 10-year-old me would have killed to have a game like this, right? I know. I used to read a lot of them too. I'm gonna say I serve the king of Analand because I am on a quest for him. The men shrunk. Then you serve a oh, they didn't like that. I serve the king of Analand. The men shrug. Then you serve a shadow. The sun is going down. Evening draws to a close. The men thank you for your counsel and leave one by one. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna explore the town now. I'm not gonna head out yet. There's still a bit more to see. There's chickens and pigs and stuff. Halfway along the track, you come across a couple of merchants' huts. You browse for items worth buying with your 7 gold pieces. Your attention is taken by a finely woven skull cap, a finely crafted sword, and a small bag of provisions. Okay. I can get a new sword? Well, I don't feel like I need a new sword. My sword's been doing fine. I do need provisions, though. I have 0 rations. Let me at least examine, like, the skull cap. You pick up the skull cap and turn it over. Stolen from a priest of Dadulay, the merchant declares with pride. Fine piece of work, 4 gold pieces. You can feel from the cloth it has no inherent magic, but it might be useful in spells. Hold on, let me check my spells. Is there a spell here that requires a hat? This one. I need to have a cloth skull cap on. The user may then read the mind of any intelligent creature. If I buy this, I can read people's minds. I can read people's minds. That's pretty cool. That's a good spell. You can learn its weaknesses, the contents of nearby rooms, and other such details. I'm gonna buy it. I think I should buy it. The elven took all her golden rations earlier. Yes, they did. So I think I can afford to buy it and then some rations, right? I could probably get both. After beating her and locking her up, you just... Why are you telling everyone, Visionary? Come on, the raiders don't need to know how... how horribly I failed earlier. I'm gonna buy it, though. Pay him 4 gold pieces, you place a skull cap in your sack. That's enough. No, I want rations too. You nod to the merchant. The merchant smiles. Is there anything else I can help you with? Is there any work to be had here, or is there somewhere I can go sleep? Should I work? You guys need to choose. Should I work, or should I go ask for somewhere to sleep? I only have 3 gold. I don't know if that's going to be enough to stay at an inn or not. Don't know. Work? Alright, is there any work to be had here? The merchant sizes you up. You look like a good worker to me. One of my friends needs some digging doing. I'm sure I'd pay you and feed you for it. Alright. Digging what? The merchant shifts uncomfortably. Does it matter? You'll find out. So? He looks over his shoulder at the path. I'm going that way now myself. You coming? Wait, what? Do I head out of town? Oh no, follow the merchant up there. Okay. Yeah, let's follow the merchant. Let's go do some digging. He leads you to a house on the edge of the village and introduces you to the householder, a stout man who is probably incapable of lifting a spade, let alone digging with it. I'm ready to get started. Spade's out the back, he replies with a jerk of his thumb. You walk through the man's house into the back garden. The smell is terrible. The job is not to dig a new cesspit, but to dig over the old one. It's going to be several hours. Work that'll probably take the whole night. Ew. Digging a cesspit? Hold on, it says I can cast a spell. Do I have a digging spell? Let's see. None of these, none of these. None of that. I could maybe do this one. This one, 6, says the spell is cast onto the caster's own body and creates multiple images of the caster. I wonder if I made a few more of me, it would help the digging go faster? Unless there's something else, let me check. I don't have a digging spell. You don't think so? It doesn't look like I have anything. But it's giving me the option to do a spell, so something must work here. Image means it's just to confuse someone or defense usually. Well, it says here, where was it? Each will perform identical actions and most creatures will be unable to tell which is the real figure. I mean, I don't know. How about zap? What, just electrocute them? No! I'm trying to dig a hole. I'm trying to see if there's something to help me with the work. I mean, all of these I can't do anyway. No, it looks like I don't have any spells. I'll just start digging. I won't bother with that. I don't have enough health. We'll just start digging. You begin digging a new hole and tipping the earth into the old one. The ground is hard and the smell from the pit is enough to make you gag. After you've been working for an hour or so, I can't read. After you have been working for an hour or so, the owner of the household brings you out something to eat and pays you 3 gold pieces for your efforts. Oh, nice. Okay, I got $3 and he also, is feeding me. Oh, sorry, there's someone at the door. 1 second. All good, my dad's got it. Alright, I'm glad he fed me at least. Should I eat or work faster? Is he gonna be like offended if I eat right now, even though he brought me the food? I'll eat. I need the food. It's hard to stomach the food with the smell in your hands and the yard, but you're so hungry from the work that you wolf down the bread and soup he provides. Then it's back to work again for the remainder of the night. You're just finishing when the sun comes up. Alright. That's how we spent the night. It's an elven? Ah, I should have killed him. Alright, well I got a meal. I got some money back. Got a skull cap, so now I can read people's thoughts. And time to leave Dumpus, I suppose. Off we go. Did you wash your hands? Probably not. You rise early, dismiss the attentions of the householder, and head out into the street. Within a few minutes of walking, you are out of Dumpus and back on the road. After another hour or so, the way branches, with one path heading up into the hills and the other turning downhill along one side of a barren stony ridge. Is that a village you can make out on top of the hill? It seems a lonely place for it. We can go uphill to Urastanti, which is a small village, or downhill into this ravine, which looks like it has caves and a bridge. Uphill or downhill, folks? We've been to a lot of villages. I think I'd like to go downhill and see what awaits me in the wild. Like, I don't need to go to another village. We just went to Dumpus, Kristatanti, although Urastanti is only a little village. I think I'll go downhill. You guys agree? Downhill? Alright. You follow a Mirant. I can't read, guys. I'm like... You follow a meandering path around the side of a hill for most of the morning. It's difficult to see the way ahead through the tree line, but you trust to the course, and eventually the path bursts onto a narrow ledge, high above the valley floor. The ledge leads left and right. There is no way forwards. Alright, left or right then. Well, I'm only looking left and right. It doesn't tell me which way to go. Let's look. Looking left, you can see the narrow ledge is formed by a splitting of the rock that leads all the way down to the Misty Valley floor. If there is a path up to the other side, it is not clear from here. Right. Looking right, you are taken aback, as out of the mist that fills the valley, an impossibly wide bridge looms into view, as if it had only now fallen into place. It's made of planks and thick ropes, and is suspended from this peak to the other side. Who could have built such a marvel, and how long ago? Let me look at the bridge. Take a moment more staring at the bridge. It forms a delicate curve across the valley, swaying very slightly in the wandering wind. But the more you look, the more it seems too perfect. Could such a bridge possibly exist, or is it a mere illusion to trick the incautious traveler? Then it's time to move on. Getting to your feet once more, you take a moment to find your balance before moving on. One slip here and you will fall a long way down. Okay, do I go to the bridge? The bridge is sus. The bridge is very suspicious. Oh, actually, can I cast the spell sus? Sus. The spell may be cast when the caster suspects a trap. So if I go to the bridge, I can probably cast this and see if it's real or not. Hopefully. Let's try that. We'll go to the bridge and cast sus, and then if it's not real, maybe we can go back down the valley. Bridge is worth looking at least. If it is sound, you'll be able to tell. If not, the other route will still be waiting. Exactly. As the ledge winds and weaves its way around the cliff, you reach the peak where the bridge is deeply anchored by its enormous stone foot. Besides, this is a small, disheveled hut. Small little shack. It's barely large enough to house a goblin, but someone has decorated it in a weird fashion, with outlines of figures tall and short and stocky, drawn in faded shades of wood, some in red blood-coloured clouds, and from a few of these figures, actual bones protrude from the walls themselves, as if they formed part of the structure. What? You should have known immediately, of course. A bridge like this out here smells of sorcery and witchcraft. This is a suspicious bridge. I'm gonna check out the hut. I'm definitely not going across the bridge just like that. Let's check the hut. You walk over to the hut and knock. There's no answer. Stranger still, however hard you beat your fist, knocking seems to make no noise, as if the wood were a cup of water and you were beating your knuckles against its surface. Do I go across the bridge? Or do I turn back? It's called the Bridge of Vancars, and down here it's the Jacob Mines. At least this bridge has a name. Let's click go across the bridge and maybe it'll prompt me for a spell. No matter, the hut is old and disheveled, probably empty. Setting your foot upon a bridge, you begin to make your way steadily across. No, I wanted to cast a spell. I wanted to cast a spell. I can always rewind. But you have only gone a few steps when you hear a voice calling from behind you. Halt, stranger. You turn to see an ugly, hunchbacked creature who has sidled out of the hut door. Hey, I knocked and you didn't come, so now you coming out? You asshole. If you wish to pass, 2 answers you must give to Vancars. Solve my riddles 3. We're having a riddle situation? Okay. I'll give you your answers. I'm not gonna mess about with this guy. I'll give him his answers. I'll give you your answers, you call back. 5. The answer is 5. The creature chuckles and asks his first questions. A sister I have, witch in captivity. Oh shit! I killed his sister. I burnt her house down. A sister I have, witch in captivity. She lives in the woods, so first tell to me, do you know of her friend, of this cunning dame, and how is she known? Tell me, what is her name? Oh shit. I remember her name. It was like Ariella or something. It starts with an A. Shit. Oh, was it Alina or Aliana? I think it was Aliana. It was Aliana. The hunchback smiles. Your answer is correct and true. Now you must answer question 2. Through villages 3 now you have passed. What was first, what was second, and what was last? Okay, the first village I went to was Cristatanti. I didn't go through Cantapani. I avoided Cantapani, I went around it. So first was Cristatanti. Then Dumpus. I didn't go to a third village though. Wait, no, but I didn't go through any villages. Hold on. I haven't been through Biratani or Cantapani. Let me... No. You can see I went through the Cantapani gate. I didn't go through Cantapani. I went up here. You can see. And then I went to Cristatanti and Dumpus, and those are the only 2 villages I've been to. This guy... If I tell him I went through Cantapani first, it would be a lie. Unless it counts because I just went through the field around Cantapani. I was in Analand, but that's different. Hold on. Let me start again. I'm gonna just say first Cantapani, then Cristatanti, then Dumpus. Alright, that was right apparently. The hunchback nods once, deeply, and you breathe a deep sigh of relief. He gestures for you to proceed along the bridge. He calls out one last verse of advice. Beware the lair of the cave demon's maze. Beware the lair of the cave demon's maze, for traps as deadly as Medusa's gaze greet those with the most diresome plight. Turns down paths not to the right. Okay, so I have to go down the right path every time, is what he's saying. If I'm heading this way, if I go left, apparently I'll get trapped in a cave demon's maze. Greet those with the most diresome plight who turn down paths not. So I have to go down the right paths. Alright, let's thank him. Call out a thank you and Vancast nods once more before returning to his hut. Quickly, fearing any more traps, you hurry across the rope bridge. You're rather grateful when your foot touches the ground on the other side. Follow the path of the crest of the hill and down into the next valley. It's now late afternoon. Goodness gracious. Well, those weren't very hard riddles. That was easy. Some way down the hill you stop for a rest and sit on a boulder to survey what lies ahead. The path leads downwards, and at its foot, cradled between 3 peaks, is a village, and quite a large one at that. Behind you, the sun is falling rapidly into the hills. It will be night soon. Should I go into this village? Oh, you're back from the ads. Sorry, Visionary, I didn't realize. What did you miss? We got across the bridge. We got across the bridge. He asked me what towns I went to. I got it right. And then he said, like, have caution. When you go forward, make sure you don't go anywhere but the right path. Make sure you go to the right path or you'll get, like, trapped in a demon cave. What mess is going on? There's no mess. We are, We just crossed a magic bridge. We solved some riddles, crossed a magic bridge, and now it's gonna be nighttime soon. There's a small village here. Should I go to the village or should I avoid it? Time to find a demon cave. Gotta make sure I go the right way. What do you guys think? Avoid or approach? That's it. Approach? Okay. Your heart swells. A village might mean a chance to restock on provisions. You hop down from the boulder and make your way forward when an overhanging branch touches your face and you hear a lively chirping? Okay. It's just a bird. Turn around. Quickly turn around. Hovering by your shoulder is a small creature the size of a bird. It is childlike but very thin with green skin and it flits around you on transparent wings. Seems friendly enough, it even lands on your shoulder, its tiny clawed toes pinching slightly. A fairy? A pixie? Or is it just a bird? No, it says it's childlike, so it must be like a fairy. I can cast a spell. Could you imagine if I just went zap? I just electrocuted this fucking thing. This is a good opportunity to use my skull cap. I can see what it's thinking. This one. Tell. Alright, let's do tell and see if it, blow it up? No! I'm not gonna blow it up. I'm gonna try and read its mind. Oh no, I can't read its mind. I don't have the option. I don't think I have the letter T. It must not be an intelligent enough creature to have its mind read. Right? Fireball, blow it up. You guys, do you really want me to blow it up? That costs 3 HP. It's gonna cost 3 HP to blow this fucker up. Say it again and I'll do it, but no? Okay, good. We'll just talk to it. You can't? Yeah, I can. I can... Zippity zappity? You guys really want me to? I can do zap. Look, let me have a look. Go back to the start of the spell book. Zap. Extremely powerful weapon. This spell creates a blast of lightning. It costs 3 HP. I'm not zapping it. Is there anything else I can use, though? I could use sus. It could be a trap. It'll indicate telepathically if I'm in danger. I could do sus. I'll do sus, just to try it out. Sus costs 1. Most spells usually cost 1. Oh, I can't do sus. Alright. It must not be dangerous enough. I can't do sus. What else do I have? I don't think I really have anything else. I won't cast sus then. We'll just talk to it. Greetings, little creature. And hello to you, the creature replies, chirping. My name is Jan. Hi, Jan. What do you want with me? See that village, the creature replies. Last time I tried to go through, they told me I wasn't welcome, so I wouldn't mind some protection. Alright. What are you? The creature does a backflip and gives a low bow. I am a mini-mite. Pleased to meet you. It reaches out a tiny hand and shakes your earlobe. Don't touch me. Ugh, don't touch me. Creature starts hopping up and down. Come on. Oh, this annoying little fucker. Come on, it grumbles impatiently. Let's get going, can't we? A what? He's called a mini-mite. Little fairy-like thing. What can you tell me about the village? Is it safe? Oh, that's Biratani. That's Biratanti, and it's very safe. It's the largest village in the whole of the Shamatanti Hills. Every traveler who comes this way must spend at least one night there, so it's a little bit expensive, especially for mini-mites, but pleasant enough. Really? Oh, this is Biratanti. I didn't see it. I thought there was like a small village tucked in here. It's a big town. Biratanti. Alright, I can protect you, I guess. Should we protect it, or should we tell it to fuck off? I don't want to be mean to him. He's nice. He's jumping around. He's being cute. He's like, hi. I'll just tell him I can protect him. He seems nice enough. I can protect you. The creature squeezes your shoulder gently. It's like having a spider trying to burrow into your skin. Ew. Creature flits to your other shoulder once more. You're not in a hurry, are you? Do you want to sleep out in the rough? No, I want to. Let's get going. Let's get going. The creature shakes you by the ear in excitement, and you set off along the path once more. You descend into the bowl of the valley. The hills on either side are toweringly tall and throw the village into deep shadow. It would seem a very gloomy, threatening place, but from the streets come the distant sound of laughter and merriment. This might be an actual nice town, other than, not like Dumpus and Cristatanti. Enter the town. You continue along the path. The sounds of festivities grow louder. Almost spooky here in the shade of the valley, and after so long on the dire road, the people of this village seem to be enjoying themselves. See, the mini-mite on your shoulder remarks. I told you it was a happy place. I don't understand what's going on. Oh, its name is Fen, right. I'm so glad I have a little friend. He's kind of annoying, but, he's nice. Oh, it's Jan. Jan, what's going on here? Are they bewitched? Jan shakes his head. No, if there was magic, I'd believe me, I'd know. This is the festival of the young. Tell me about it. Well, take a look. Jan waves a little hand around the village. The idea is that once a year the children are allowed to the freedom of the village. It's a time of great fun and lots of pranks. It becomes quickly obvious what he means. You pass the first few buildings where you find a number of children sitting in the street drinking ale from deep mugs. Oh my god! Underage drinking! Further on, a young boy is holding an old woman over his knee and spanking her! What is going on? On the other side of the street, a group of boys is fighting outside a hut with a sign that reads Glandregor's Tavern. It is complete mayhem. Why is he spanking her? What? I can rescue her or leave her. I feel like if I rescue her, though, they're gonna be like, stop it, it's the festival of the young. The boy can spank me if he wants to. Like, is she actually in danger? She's just being spanked. Do I rescue her or do I leave her? It's the purge. You're right, it's the purge for children. They're allowed to do whatever they want to do. That's so funny. Take his place? I'm gonna try rescue her, see what they say. You stride over to the boy intending to rescue the woman, but the sight of your manner, the sword, the boy puts her down and gets to his feet. And what are you about? He demands. I'm the leader of this village for today, and I say get to bed. I can fucking punch him! Strike the child. I can just hit him? That is so crazy. Imagine walking into a town and they're like having this festival that is a tradition of theirs and they're all minding their own business and I come in and I beat up one of the children and say you're not allowed. Like, who am I to do it? Should I punch the child? That's so evil. I'm gonna smack him. Alright, I'll punch him. Let's go. Speedrun getting kicked out. Let's beat him up. You reach out and smack the impertinent boy across the cheek with the back of your hand. Oh my god, I backhanded him? I actually just went smack. The blow is not hard, but he still falls backwards into the mud. He is quite clearly enraged and lets up a hollering cry. Suddenly there are 100 children around you, and not all beggars, but well-fed and armed with sticks and pitchforks. Jen is making a hissing noise in your ear. Better run for it. Okay, I'm not fighting the children. They're children. I'm either going to get murdered by 100 children, or I'm going to murder some children. Like, what? I can't kill the children. This is their festival. It's the festival of joy. They're allowed to have fun and freedom. And I come in and I pushed a kid into the mud after backhanding him. And then murder them? I'm running. I'm not. I gotta take care of Jan too. Let's run. Swallowing your pride, you turn and race out of the village. The children follow, standing by the gates, waving their impromptu weapons. Well, Jan sniffs, you're quite the warrior, aren't you? Well, I got kicked out. I can't go back into the village now. We did a good job. We backhanded a child and ran away. Now we have to camp outside. Make your way out of the village and into a stand of tall, dry trees under the overhang of one of the cruel mountainsides. Between curling roots, you find a small place to settle down to rest. Jan perches a little way above a knot and is quickly asleep. You are tired enough to follow suit, but you are hungry from having not eaten. Oh, right, I forgot I needed food. Probably shouldn't have done that. Let's settle down for the night. Oh, I lost health from not eating. You rest your head on your backpack and close your eyes. Your stomach rumbles painfully as you try to sleep. As you sleep, a strange hunched-over figure Whoa, 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 what's happening here? A strange, hunched-over figure shambles through your thoughts, speaking in riddles and offering dread advice. His warning rings in your ear. Oh, it's my dream. His warning rings in your ears. Greet those with the most diresome plight. That was just the guy at the bridge. I dreamt about him. No, I didn't get any rations, visionary. Oh, I can't go back into Biratanti? Oh well, we're moving on. You rise early from your spot beneath the tree. As you gather your things, Jan leaps up onto your shoulder. Ready to go, he chirps. You rejoin the path on the far side of Biratanti. The sun sits on the horizon like a gleaming jewel. If all goes well, you will reach Torapani today, the last village in the Shamatanti Hills. After a short climb, the path breaks, heading uphill to the left and downhill to the right. The right. The guy, he told me I had to go to the right or I would go into a demon cave. I'm gonna go to the right, but I also want to ask Jan his advice. Which way, Jan? The right is a forest. To the left, going is easier. The path heads through a field of black towers to Torapani. No, I'm not. You want me to go left? The guy warned us. He said you have to go right or you will face a plight. That's what he said. He said it in riddles, so it has to be true. You want me to go left? Let me just ask Jan what else he knows. What else do you know? You demand suspiciously. Nothing, protests the creature. And that's a fine way to talk to your guide. I'm not charging you for my advice, you know. Okay, left or right, left or right. Behudge wants me to go right, Visionary wants me to go left, Jan wants me to go left, but I don't trust Jan completely yet. The crazy hooded figure on the bridge told me to go right. Shouldn't I trust him? Oh, it's scary. Go right? Okay. Alright, we'll go right. We'll go right. We'll do what he said. We go right, you decide. Then be on your guard, Jan warns you. Travel uphill for about an hour. The way is not too steep and noon approaches. As noon approaches, you have crested the ridge and are descending it again. You are now at the highest point of the hills. So the trees are thin, the view goes west forever, and sometimes you catch glimpses of Ka on the northern horizon. Nothing to eat, you keep on walking into the early afternoon. Jan is in a talkative mood and fills the air around with chatter about what he can see and how things smell and what he plans to do once he makes his fortune in car. You pass from the open hillside into a patch of deep forest. Quite suddenly, Jan falls quiet and hisses in your ear, "Stop, stop now." Right? Why? "Cuz," insists the creature in a tiny voice, "something is following us." You come to a dead stop. Jan is right. Something is moving through the trees behind you. A moment later, a point of steel has emerged from the darkness between two trees and touches your neck. "You've seen me," whispers a voice. "I know it." Ah! Look into the darkness, walk away, or answer. Or draw my sword, alternatively. I could just attack. Give a drink. This is scary. Who's following us? I'm going to... Is that your weapon, or are you just happy to see me? We'll look into the darkness. You peer into the darkness of the trees. Nothing, just a shadow. Then you see it's a shadow with two eyes. I'm gonna try to talk to him. Ask who is there. Who's there? There's no reply, but the tall, dark figure of an assassin emerges from the trees. He is dressed head to toe in black. You had not seen him a moment before, even though he had been standing a mere arm's length away. He wields a sharp scimitar in expert hands. Oh shit, he's just gonna straight up attack me! Do I cast a spell? My health is getting low. Assassin boyfriend? Oh my god, enemies to lovers? Can I romance him? Alright, we definitely have to cast a spell. Because if I fight him, I feel like he's gonna be a hard fight, and I don't have the health. So do I spend 3 HP casting an offensive spell, or do I risk fighting him and risk losing more? We got Zap, Hot. Well, this one's good too. Foff. Powerful spell creatures creates a physical barrier in front of the caster, which is capable of keeping out all intruders. So that means he can't attack me, but it'll still cost just as much as killing him. But this option, I might be able to talk to him and see what, try the image spell? That's true as well. That's probably a better idea. 6. Because it only costs 1 stamina. That'd be good. Yeah, good idea, Visionary. I'm doing that. We'll cost 6. If we can. Let's see. No, I don't have the option to cast 6. Why not? S isn't available. Oh no. Huh. Maybe I can do Doz. This spell may be cast upon any creature, reducing its movements and reactions, so it'll slow him down. Yeah, I'll do Doz. I'll do Doz and then fight him. Thank you for the hydrate, B-Hudge. A lot of talking today. We'll try Doz. Can I do Doz? Can't do Doz. I don't have a D. Damn it. Do you have the sleep spell? I don't think so. Can do Sap, maybe? Demoralize an opponent so his will to win is lost. See if we can do Sep. No, there's no S available. Ugh. Nothing is available. What do I do? Maybe I can spend 1 gold and have a shield. Try walk. None of these spells are available, damn it. Okay, looks like, yeah, I can do... I'm gonna do the shield. And that way, at least, when I have combat with him, it might be a little easier, and I won't lose health. Walk. Cast a spell and it drains energy from you, but nothing happens. What? Nothing happens? Strange. What? It took my stamina, but it didn't work? Why? What is this guy? I just think I have to fight him. Goddamn. Alright, we'll fight him. Ooh, you bring your sword up to bear. Oh, this guy's scary. Do like a 5. Shit! Oh, he took 3 HP from me. We might die here. The assassin nods at you, taps 2 fingers against his chest, and readies his stance. You rush forward quickly, hoping to catch him before he's ready. The assassin responds with a swing of dance-like grace and deceptive force. The air itself sings as the blade comes home. Your own blade is knocked clean aside. My duty is to sever your head from your neck, he declares in a voice as cold as polished marble. You will not hold me from it. Well, he can't attack again, but he might be defending. He's probably gonna be defending. Let's just use, like, this much. No! Oh no! Oh, this is bad, this is bad. The assassin's quick jab is vicious and he steps aside from your own swing. You are weakening, this fight's becoming serious. He spins his sword about to shift the sword across his body. Ugh! He'll be defending this time for sure! Okay, he's not defending. Time to attack. You swing your sword fast in towards his chest, but the blow you land is only minor because the assassin has adjusted his stance swiftly. Knock the assassin staggering into a tree. He seems more surprised than hurt. You will die out here, he says, his tone like ice. Shit, our health is so low. I have to defend. You drop yourself into a crouch and he tries a deep slice, but you roll out of the way, mostly unhurt. He swivels his grip. The weapon sings as it moves. Alright, let's try about a 4. Oh, this is scary. Could you have zapped him? Yes, but it would have taken 3 HP. Like, I would have had low health either way. Hi, Bravongo, how are you? Acting quickly, you slash violently across his chest. His own move is fast and careful, and he's able to parry. Alright, he's crouching now. I think he's defending. Let's both defend. Shit! Oh, I'm on 1 HP. Fuck. You whip up your defenses. His light blow sails over your head, moving with the deadly speed of an attacking serpent. You're mostly unharmed. Okay, I need to hit him with the 4.6. No, he's defending now! Oh, he's so annoying. Closing his eyes, the assassin murmurs a quick prayer as he sets his stance. Oh no. Blood drips from the assassin's tunics. He curses under his breath. 1 HP in a dream. I'm doing my best. I'm doing what I can. Shit. No, he got me! I'm dead. Alright, let's try again. We get the chance to do the battle again. At least. Okay. All out attack. 8? You're joking. Oh my god, he's so... Alright, we both defended. That's good, that's good. Alright, he's got 3 HP left. Maybe I can do it this time. Defend. Ugh. Full attack. No! Oh no! I have to defend. Full attack. No! Wait, he left? Fainting left, you dive forward with a deep heavy blow. He's off balance and moving slowly, and the blade goes deep. He turns and tumbles, releasing his sword as he topples. I am not so proud as to not admit when I am beaten. You may finish me if you so choose, but if you do, do me an honor and use my own blade. I beat him barely, but he... Ooh, I get the... Ooh, okay, okay. Finish him and search his body, or spare him? Ooh. Ooh, do we spare him? Kill him? He did really, really try to kill me. He'll come back for me again. Leave a message, you're right. Spare him? Oh, no. This is so hard. He'll come for me again though, Visionary. I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. With a single blow, you finish the assassin. He dies with his lips pursed in a silent prayer, not cursing you, but commanding his own soul to a better place. You rifle his body for a measly 3 gold pieces, and then continue on the path out of the woods. Ugh, Jan says nothing. Perhaps he is shocked. But the blissful silence doesn't last for long. Oh, I scared Jan. I did loot his corpse, Dan. I only got $3. I'm gonna pray to my god for some healing. He heard me. Alright. He healed me a little bit, but it's still not great. Let's get out of here. How much longer do you think we'll be traveling today? The Minimite on your shoulder asks. I'm hungry and tired. We've gone such a long way. I'm gonna just say not much further. The Minimite sighs and thumps on your shoulder. As if you're even traveling, Jan. You're sitting on my shoulder. You don't have to do all this walking. You continue along the path and around the side of the hill. A wooden hut is set into the slope with an old woman sitting on the front step. The river seems to emerge from beneath her. As you get closer, you realize the water flows underneath her house, and the house itself is set on splayed struts like an insect straddling the watercourse. A few paces from the front of the house, the water plunges off the edge of a sheer cliff and disappears. Do I greet the woman or try to creep past? I hope she's not a witch. The last woman we spoke to was a witch. She scared me. Burnt that bitch's house down though. But maybe this one will, like, have food for me. Another witch? We don't know if she's a witch yet. But she does have a curious house in the middle of a forest, so let's greet her. Greetings, you call. The woman looks up at you and smiles. Come over here, won't you? She calls. I can barely see you. Right, I'm coming. She's a witch, you reckon? Oh, she invited me inside. She's definitely a witch. She's very Hansel and Gretel. You approach the old woman. She smiles a toothless smile and gets up from the step. Come in, please, she beckoned. I get so lonely living out here on my own, far away from the villages. There's no way she's not a witch. But you know, I just killed an assassin. I think I can take a witch. Thank you. Follow. That's a witch if I've ever seen a witch. Hey, that's profiling. She's living in a hut in the middle of a forest all on her own. It's, Thank you. You follow her inside and take a seat by a long wooden table. I'll bring us some tea, she says. She sounds almost nervous. Hurrying to the kitchen, she returns with 2 large cups. Watch it, Jan whispers in your ear. I don't trust this one. Drink the tea or make a conversation? I'm gonna make conversation first, I think. I'm a little worried about this tea. What do you guys think? Should I drink? What if she's drugged me? You know, what if she's gonna drug me, steal my gold, put me in an elven cage, and then laugh at me? Like, I can't take it if that happens. Let the tea cool off? Good, yeah, good idea. Yeah, we'll make conversation. Tea is still hot. You cup it between your hands as you speak. What's your name? They call me Gaza Moon, she replies with a smile. I used to be quite well known in my way. You nod, but you've never heard of her. Gaza Moon is a witch name. This is a beautiful place, you remark, watching the river outside the door plunging away over the cliff face. This is the top of the crystal waterfall, she says. The river runs right into my house. They say it carries all my goodness and youth away while I sleep, and the villagers bathe in it for luck, she giggles. I'm sure it isn't quite true. Okay. She's being very nice. Why do you live alone? Oh, she smiles sweetly. No one about bothers me. Why would they? You can't help but notice she has not answered the question. You make to sip your tea when the old woman stops you, catching your arm before the cup reaches your lips. Huh? Oh, she says suddenly. I've forgotten the pot. She goes back to the kitchen to fetch it. I can switch the cups. Do I switch the cups? If she hasn't poisoned the tea, if it's not drugged, that's gonna be really rude if she finds out that I switched the cup. She's gonna be like, hey, what the fuck? Like, I just made you tea. Heck yeah, you reckon we switch the cups? Why did she stop us? Yeah, I don't understand. You make to sip your tea, the old woman stops you, catching your arm before the cup reaches your lips. Oh, I've forgotten the pot. So she forgot the pot of tea. What does that have to do with me? Unless she means pot like marijuana. She's like, wait a minute, you can't drink until you've had a good puff. Like, she's gonna bring out a joint. I'm gonna switch the cups. While she's away from the table, you switch the two cups around. When she returns, you lift the one closest to you and drink. No! 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 She tricked us! A sudden deep pain grips your stomach and you double over. Oh, she knew we were gonna. She tricked us! What's happening? You wince and cough as you find yourself seizing up. Oh, suspicious stranger, laughs the woman. I can count on travelers suspecting my witchcraft. She knew that I was profiling her. She knew. She knew that I thought she was a witch. I can't believe it. Please release me. You try to shout out, but you're paralyzed and quite powerless. The old woman begins to search through your bag. Fuck! Jan flits about in some distress, unsure what to do. She removes the vial of glue. She took my items! She took my items, the things that let me do spells. Hi, Flan. She watched The Princess Bride? She flicks a finger and you find yourself elsewhere. I can't believe it. She stole my glue and my pebbles. Wherever you are, Jan is still with you, fluttering around your head. You bat him away. You can move. Getting to your feet, you'll find yourself on the path inside of Torapani. She fucking mugged me and then teleported me to Torapani. Damn it. Oh well, I wasn't really using the glue spell anyway, but now I bet I'm gonna come into a situation where I need glue. Fuck. Well, at least she didn't take my money. Now late afternoon. You pass over the brow of the next hill and below you is the village of Torapani, slung from one side of the valley to the next like a flood barrier. I just keep getting mugged. This is the mugging stream. Torapani is a village of the Svin, an aggressive-looking race of man-orcs. You might expect their village to be rowdy, but it seems strangely quiet. Still, there's no way around it. It's too large to destroy with a fireball. Wait! That's so funny. One of my... the story... Wait. So, like, the narrator of the story basically expected that I might want to destroy this entire town with a fireball? It's funny. You'll have to go through. Into Torapani. We have no other options. Enter the village. There is a definite air of depression hanging over the place.
Lowet one confetti, lowet one confetti, lowet one confetti,
Lowet one confetti, lowet one confetti. Dugan, thank you so much for resubbing. Enjoy the emote. Oh!
Now don't get mugged and have these stolen.
Whoa! Thank you for the 289 bits. You finished our daily bits goal. Thank you, Dan. Don't worry, I won't let anybody mug me of the bits. I won't let it happen. Thank you so much for the resub and for the bits, Dan. We're on a fucking level 1 hype train, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, guys. Yay. Appreciated. You enter the village. There is a definite air of depression hanging over the place. The Sphins are going about their business slowly and miserably and pay you no heed. Sit yourself down on a tree stump in the very center of the village to consider your options. Ugh, do I talk to the villagers? Do I find an inn to rest at? I can't trust anybody in this damn game. See how far we've come. We've come a long way, all the way down here in Analand, through Kentapani, through the forest, through Kristatanti, through Dumpus. We missed a lot of areas, but I guess that's the way it goes. I think I just want to find an inn to rest at. Maybe there'll be food. We haven't done any inns yet. I don't want to talk to the villagers. They're not bothered with me. There are 3 inns in the village, but 2 are closed down, their windows boarded and their thatched roofs rotting through. The third looks a little better. At least its door is open, and the smell of well-cooked food drifts out. From a sign by the doorway, it seems that food costs 3 gold pieces, and a bed for the night costs 5. $8 for some food and a bed? I mean, look, I need the food, and I haven't slept in a bed at all, so maybe I should just spend my gold here. Let's go inside. Push open the door and step into the dim interior. A rat scurries over your foot and disappears into a corner. An elderly Svin lady bent double stands by the counter, tapping a long curved fingernail on the bar top. What do you want? She snaps. Should have got food instead of the hat. I know. I wanted the hat. Let's get room and board. We'll just spend our money. We need the food. Count out 8 gold pieces. Room and a meal, you reply. I've come a long way. Sven nods twice and takes your payment. The meal is a hot rat broth. If that's not good enough for you, you can lower your hopes. The room is upstairs. Rat broth? It's not even rat soup, it's just rat broth. It's just water that tastes like rat. Room's upstairs, I'll bring your food to you. She jerks a fingernail up towards the stairs. You go up and unstrap your pack and loosen your boots while you wait. The meal, when it comes, is nourishing and you bolt it down. I mean, look, I haven't eaten in 2 days. Rat broth is the best I'm gonna get. At least put some rat meat in there. I know, it's not worth 3 gold. We have to catch our own rats. I feel like I could. The night closes in, the room has no candles. Then you hear footsteps on the staircase outside. Shit, are the people coming? Do I take a position by the doorway or wait and pretend to sleep? Like, they can't rob me of anything. All I've got now is my hat and my $1. I've got 1 gold and a hat. Fine, rob me. Take me for all I'm worth. I've been lower. Absolute Catastrophe, hi, how are you? God. Rat soup. Thank you for the head pats, I need them. I just drank rat soup. Take a position? Good idea. Move quickly out of bed and take a position by the doorway, sword at the ready. Footsteps after footsteps approach. There are quite a few of them, and by the sound they're big. The door begins to open. I'm not gonna leap to attack. It could be the maid. It could be the maid. So I'm gonna wait a moment longer. And then I'll attack. You wait a moment longer, your breath short and shallow, hoping they will not notice that you are waiting. The first Sven enters the room, followed by another, then a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth. before you can move, you're overpowered. The creature's grabbing your ankles and arms until you're hoisted up. They carry you bodily out of the door, down the stairs, bumping and bruising, past the cackling landlady who shrieks, "That's the one I knew when I saw her," and out into the cold street. Jan clings onto your shoulder, refusing to be shaken free. Why? I paid for this! I paid for a room and rat soup! It wasn't even good soup! Where are you taking me? The Svin's carrying you give no reply. You reach a low hut on the edge of the village. You are set down carefully? Maybe this is a good thing. The hell is wrong with them? I don't know, maybe it's a good thing. They set me down carefully. They didn't throw me in the dirt at least. No, I've been captured. What is this? The door is slammed and locked. A moment later, it reopens and your possessions are thrown inside. You look quickly through them, but everything seems to be in place. 8 gold for this shit? I don't know what's going on, Visionary. I don't know. I'm gonna try to sleep because I haven't had my night's sleep yet and I need my health back. So I'm just gonna try and sleep. I'm passing out. It's been a long day. I've been robbed by a witch. I've been attacked by an assassin. Now these guys are... I'm just gonna try and sleep. We should have visited the demon cave. You're so fucking right, Visionary. It would have been nicer than this. I'm gonna try to sleep. Casimir, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the circus. Actually, is it Casimir? Yeah, Casimir J2. Casimir J2, hi, welcome. A few more minutes pass with no more movement, figuring they'll probably now wait until daylight. You put your head down to sleep. Your dreams are filled with grasping hands and long dark nails scratching your flesh, and however much you toss and turn on the floor, you cannot quite seem to get them out of your mind. Hi, it's actually pronounced Cashmere. Oh, okay. There've only been 9 out of 661 people to say my name correctly first try. Please don't be sorry for saying my name wrong, I like it. Okay, cool. Well, Cashmere, hi. Welcome in. I've been kidnapped, time to sleep it off. Wouldn't you though? Wouldn't ya? If you've been through a day like I have. Constantly getting knocked about, robbed, mugged, beaten up. You know what? I'm just gonna go to sleep at this point. What more can they do to me? Alright, daybreak. Daybreak, you are still alone. An hour passes before you hear any noise. Then the door to the hut opens and 5 Svins come in. They drag you roughly out and across the street to another hut where an old man with grey hair sits. He's wearing outlandish, colourful robes. My name, Perseus, chief. Oh wait, I was gonna talk about him like a wizard, but he's more like a brute. My name, Perseus, chief. Slaps his chest twice. I apologize. Then he bows, brushing the dust on the floor with his sleeves. Huh? Not Master Fan, you good? You coming in here and saying banned terms? Why? I'm watching you, man. Are Svins short or something? I think they were half orcs, is what it said earlier. Tell me what you want. Holds up a hand. First, he waves to a menial who brings in bread and milk. I'm gonna nosh that bread and milk. All I've had for days is rat soup. Methodically, you bolt down the mill. It does not seem to be poisoned. I didn't even care. I didn't even think about poison. It nourishes you. The bowl is removed and the chief squats down in a pool of cloth. Jan cowers under your own cloak, hoping to go unnoticed. I have need of you and your strength. I love I can just say, I will kill you. You guys really shouldn't have locked me in a cage all night if you wanted my help. You could have just asked me in the morning. Tell me. The chief nods. I shall. My daughter, my child, she is taken, offered to a terrible demon below. Oh, the demon cave, I see. Huh? What are you talking about, Nutmaster? Did you just tell me to kill myself? That's epic. Really epic of you. That was strange. Clarify what you meant by that. I'm just gonna assume you did. Let me ban you. You're just not worth it, man. And there he goes. Very cool. The first message they came in and said was hot anal sex, so I banned that phrase. And then they said, kill yourself. Alright. Fucking strange. Gone, reduced to atoms. Reality can be whatever I want. Fucking destroyed. Alright, back to the Svins and this daughter that's been kidnapped. They've been kidnapped and tossed into the basement of shame, as they deserve. Alright. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! Dan! Dan, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs! Oh my god! Thank you! Thank you so much. Congratulations to, oh, a lot of good people got them. Nalvia, White Trash Earth, Happy Jalapeno, Aquablaze, and MacD87. Congrats, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dan, for having to deal with that creep. Aw. Thank you. I appreciate it. They can't get under my skin, though. I got thick skin. I've got 10 layers of clown makeup on. They can't get through it. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright, let me see. I don't want to tell this guy his daughter deserves to be kidnapped, because that's kind of fucked up. I'll say, you want me to rescue her. Chief nods. Succeed and you may choose your reward. Fail and... What, you're gonna kill me? Like... Alright, I'll do it. I'll save your child. Grease paint is impervious to physical attacks. Exactly. I got that thick clown makeup on. What happened to his daughter? It seems she was kidnapped by a demon, which I assume is the demon cave that we were in before. Or that we didn't go in, but we could have gone in. Start complimenting her, see how far her thin skin goes. Well, I'm not going to tell him save her yourself. I think I'll do it, just because it's been a while since I've had to do anything heroic. I've just been walking around getting attacked by people, so I'd like to have a real quest, you know? I'll do it. Hope you will. He gestures to the other Svins, who, still taking no chances, grab you by your arms and haul you to your feet. Alright, you have to stop manhandling me, guys. You have to stop manhandling me. Like, I'll do it, but stop throwing me around. Alright, a crack in the ground. You're led along a short pathway through the forest to a crack in the ground. One Svin has brought a rope and another a basket. They are preparing to lower you down into the pit of the earth itself. You will pay me richly for this. As long as the demon isn't a mugger, you should be okay. Yeah, as long as he doesn't mug me. He will. He'll take my 1 gold. You will pay me richly for this. The Svins nod. The chief replies, we are poor, but we will try. Good. Like, I'm pissed at you guys. I don't care how poor you are. Give me your money. I'm gonna mug you. I'm becoming the mugger. This started off as me trying to be a hero. I was gonna be a heroic adventurer, and now I'm becoming the mugger. I'm gonna mug these guys. Watch the darkness, he declares as they start to lower you down. From your shoulder, Jan murmurs, we're in trouble now, he shivers. You don't realize you can't use magic with me around. That's why the spell didn't work earlier. Jan, you little shit, you should have told me. That's why earlier when I tried to cast my shield spell, it said it used the stamina, but it didn't cast the spell. It's because Jan is blocking my magic. You don't realize you can't use magic with me around, and I'm not going anywhere. You hit the floor. What is Jan? Jan's like a little pixie that came and sat on my shoulder, and I told him I would escort him. But now he didn't tell me that he was blocking my magic. You hit the floor with a thud and peer into the darkness. Your eyes can make out nothing, but a slight breeze suggests endless space in all directions. You're blind, helpless, trapped. Something clatters to your feet from above. One of the Svins shouts something down to you. Let me feel around on the ground. What did they throw me? Crouch down and feel around your feet. Oh, Yarlberg... Sorry. Yarlberg Riff? Yarlbolgriff? Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the circus. Crouch down and feel around your feet until your hand closes on the base of something. You pick it up. It is a dry wood torch. Something else falls from above and strikes you in the head. Tinderbox, calls the voice. These fucking assholes! Couldn't they have just given these to me before they dropped me in the hole? I could have held them going down the basket. Feel around for the tinderbox. Curse whoever hit you. No, I'm not gonna make enemies out of them. I'm just gonna light the torch. Strike a light and the torch blazes into flame. God, I can't believe this place. You can see now you're in a large cavern, wide and deep. At the far end, passageways disappear to the left and right. Though an uneven rockfall at the far end of the cavern, you hear a murmur. Oh, go left or right. Okay, wait. We're in the demon cave. The man on the bridge said, in relation to this demon cave, always go right. Otherwise you will be met with a plight. That's what he said. I'll listen by the rocks, but then I'll probably go right. Hear a murmur. You clamber over the rocks at the edge of the cavern to investigate the sound. There's a whimpering coming from the other side of the pile of stones. The spin girl, perhaps? She came in this way, but then the cave-in blocked off her path. You'll have to find another way to reach her. I wouldn't know I wasn't here before now? Well, catastrophe. Earlier, we were crossing a magic bridge and a crazy troll man was like, go to the right, lest you be met with a plight. And he was talking about, like, Medusa. He was saying that, like, you'll be turned to stone. Oh, it's going to be very evil. Make sure you go right. So, I'm going to assume that this is what that was about. Yeah, maybe left would have been okay before. Yeah. Let's go right. You turn right, creeping slowly forward. The passageway slopes down a short way and then ends in a T-junction. Two stones are stacked on top of one another against the wall here. Okay. Nothing special about the two stones except that they happen to be on top of one another. We can go left or right again, but I assume we go right. Just keep going right. Take the right-hand tunnel. The tunnel twists and bends sharply as if carved by a river, now long since dried away. You lose all sense of which way is which except to keep going forward where the tunnel splits. There's a stacked pair of stones here as well. If I go right every single time I take a turn, I'm going to end up back where I was. I'm going to go in a circle. So I've gone right, right, right. If I go right one more time, I'm going to be lost. You move through the opening in the right wall. The going is suddenly more difficult and you realize the tunnel is climbing at quite a sharp gradient. Little stones rattle and roll away downwards into the dark. At the highest point, the passage you are following finishes at another fork. You enter, two stones roll away down the slope. Do I just keep going right? He said only go right. I think I have to trust my gut and just go right, go right, go right. Go right. The cave walls crush in close, as though the rock is squeezing you to death. Your shoulders rub against the walls. When you feel certain you can go no further, the path you are creeping through forks again. Another pair of stones are stacked in one corner. This hole was made for me. This is like the this is like the Amigari fault or whatever it is. It's getting thinner and thinner. I'm gonna get squeezed into a little sandwich. You're going up, so it's not totally a circle. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. As a lefty, I say go left. We have to go right. We have to go right, right, right. You turn right. You follow the passageway when you hear an echo of whimpering coming up the corridor. Your torchlight falls across a frail shape. Hiding in the shadows is the young Sven girl. Yes, we found her, see? I'm gonna look for traps really quick. You run the torchlight around the walls of the cavern. No switches or triggers that you can see. The girl watches you with silent fear, and then the torchlight falls on the deep scratch in the rock, a claw mark. Suddenly there's a loud roaring from the mouth of the short cavern. The walls begin to shake and crumble. The Sven's stone tower topple and scatter. To one side, a gap in the rubble begins opening, letting through a mean shaft of light. But before you can head for it, the roaring sound is joined by a scream from the Spin girl. Turn slowly and peer into the gloom back along the tunnel. Is there something moving? Something coming closer? Perhaps the roaring is the wind rushing through the tunnels. Something is coming, ... It's getting scary! Oh! A manticore! You hear the scrabbling sound of claws on rock, and the exit from the tunnel is blocked by a dark looming shape. A manticore, huge and terrible. It stands between you and the light and howls in bloody rage. I can't use magic! Oh, Lord! Oh, Jesus! Okay, it's not a demon, but this is still pretty bad. Why does it look so silly? Leave him alone. I can't use magic because of, Jan. I need to kill Jan. I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna look. Maybe he won't attack right away. Manticore is a foul hybrid created by the evil sorcerers of old and steeped in bitter self-hatred. It has a lion's body and the tail of a scorpion, but its face is that of an old man, and its thoughts are cruel and resentful. As it sees you, it rears back, flapping two enormous wings on its back. I can't use magic, so I just have to fight it. Oh, good luck to me. Oh my god, my attack power is so much lower than its. Oh, it's got such huge attack power. Oh, are we having an ad break? Hold on, I'm gonna wait then, since we're in the ads. I'll wait. I don't want people to miss this manticore fight. This is scary. Oh, this is gonna be terrifying. I escaped the Spanish ads today. That's right, you got that gift sub. Oof. Hold on, I'm just gonna check my emails while we wait for the ads. Open Google, one sec. Oh yeah, good emails. Got some good emails here. A lot of spam. Pretty good, pretty good. Stop hurting him? Girl, I haven't. He's got full health. What do you mean stop hurting him? He's full health. And he attacked me. He's a manticore. I've got to do what I've got to do, girl. You just look kind of mean. Plum! She has a sword? Of course I have a sword! Girl, you don't understand. I'm saving a child from a cave. There's a little girl and she's been captured by a manticore. I have to kill the manticore. I tried to reason with it. It wouldn't let me. I cast a sword. I couldn't, Plum. Alright, let's see. I think we let the manticore kill the child. Plum! No. I cast a spell of knock your socks off. Sorry, it's been blocked by Jan. Alright. I'm gonna just defend for the first turn. Let's defend. Oof. Thank goodness I defended. He used all of his stamina doing that. The fearsome creature paces forward, teeth bared. You drop back, raising your guard, hoping the beast will wear itself out. At the last moment, the manticore pounces, all claws off the ground and bared to plunge into your flesh. You brace yourself as it comes down and leap aside at the moment, claws raking its skin. For a moment, it is close enough to smell its warm, fetid breath. Oh, Flame Angel, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the circus. You smelled his breath? I know. Ew, it's so icky. Hi, Nintendo Power. Alright, he used all of his stamina. So he can't do a big attack on me now, but he also might be defending, so let's not do a full strength attack. Let's do a 3. Oh my god, he still had that much stamina left? You're bullshitting. Full attack, go. Oof, okay, this guy is crazy. I need to defend now for sure. Okay, good, good, good. Full attack. What sort of sorcery is this? We're fighting a manticore! And actually we can't do any sorcery because a stupid fairy is blocking our magic. I almost smell the creature growing in rage and drop quickly away. Manticore makes a nasty swipe with its fearsome claws, but you duck and escape real injury. You give silent thanks for your concentration. Oh, I beat him. Well, I haven't beat him, but I beat him that time. In the darkness of the cave, it is hard to read the monster's intentions, but you cannot wait forever. Charging forward, you rush into the manticore just as it punches its tail down like a hammer stroke. As it rears, you push your sword up into its exposed belly. You have opened a deep wound in its side. The Sphin Girl cheers. The beast growls at you. The walls shiver with its fury. The Sphin Girl edges nearer as if thinking of scratching the creature with her claws. It's scared, she whispers to you. You might not believe me, but you've scared it. Okay, it's definitely defending this turn, but I can't attack it. Oh, no, he didn't. Warily, you move into a defensive crouch. The manticore stays low and tries to ram you. You swing your arms and refresh your stance. Attack! Manticore laughs at you with a human expression of twisted joy. You risk an attack. Racing across the stone, you charge headlong towards the manticore. At the same moment, it comes for you with its terrible sting. You cut into it like a butcher. It's injured and angry. The manticore chomps and grinds its teeth, its expression an ugly frown. He's kind of funny. Girl, he's going to kill me and eat me. Defend again. Alright. Attack. You spy an advantage, just the kind that can change the course of a battle. Bellowing, you race at the manticore. Just as it charges at you, you catch it rearing up and exposed. The creature crashes against one wall. Rock dust pours onto its back, but as it tries to shake itself, it stumbles. You can hardly dare to hope. The foul beast is weakening. The monster rears up onto its back legs and it opens its wings to fill the room. Oh, he's gonna do a big attack. Let's defend. Oh, he did a little attack, but it's because he hasn't been defending at all. He has no stamina, so I'm gonna beat him every time. You must kill this creature. You rush into the manticore. At the same moment, it tries to skewer you with its claws. You sink your blade into the creature's flesh, and blood is now coursing freely through its thick fur. The creature stretches its jaw wide and roars. Kill him, Plum! You've changed your tune very quickly on this manticore. Kill him! Get him! Okay, alright, Plum, I will. I have to defend. And then I can do another big attack. Oh, he's so close to dying. For Analand, you cry as you charge madly towards the manticore. Just as it rears to attack, you make the manticore bleed in hot, vivid red splashes of blood. The manticore screams and howls in a voice that is almost human. It is dying slowly, furiously, but nonetheless it weakens. The manticore roars. The ground itself seems to shake with anger. Who is Analand? Analand is the land that I'm from. Yes, he's dead! I did it! I have defeated the beast! Standing firm, you swing a mighty stroke against the monster. Your sword blade seems almost to be possessed. It finds its way past the manticore's sweeping claws, through its thick hide and down into its ancient, cruel heart. For a moment, it howls loud enough to make the walls shake, then everything falls very quiet. Oof. 8 stamina lost. Decent dueling. I mean, up against a manticore, losing 8 health. Pretty good. Try again. No. We did it! Yippee! Oh, you extincted them. Good. They don't need to exist. The only noise in the chamber is the hammering of your heart and the quiet breathing of the Sphin Girl. Then the Minimite breaks out into a loud cheer, whooping and punching the air. Oh, Jan, I will kill you for blocking my magic. You bow to him. Thank you, the Sphin Girl murmurs, then tugging at your arm. This way. He leads you towards the light, through a gap in the rocks, to the pool of sunlight in the first cabin. Oh, shut up, Jan. We fucking hate Jan. She could be a bit more fucking grateful. I know. She better give me something, she better give me a reward. I'm home, what did I miss? Hi, Dem, we just killed a manticore. We had a huge battle with a big manticore. It was awesome. We're saving a girl from a cave. You wave the torch, hoping to attract attention. Tell the girl to call up. Girl, call to your father. The Sven child nods mutely, then bawls at the top of her lungs. Perseus, I'm here! Then something drops down, a rope with a basket on the end. The girl first, calls a voice from above. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. What if they... This is scary. If I let the girl go up first... what if they leave me stranded here? Because I already threatened them. I told them I wanted a big reward and they said they were too poor to give me a big reward. What if they take the girl and leave me? It is suspicious. It's very suspicious. I don't trust anyone in this damn game. I know. I've been scorned too many times. Maybe I should just be rough with them and say, no, I come up first. Like, no offense to the girl or anything, but I don't trust these guys. They are poor, so they can't reward you, so what better way than to leave you down there? Exactly. I'm gonna come up first. You call back, stepping into the basket. The rope doesn't move. The girl, they call. The girl comes first. What do I do? You guys choose. It's up to you guys. I'm not making a decision here. It's you guys. Just mimic her voice? No, they already heard her voice. They just want her to come up first. They don't trust me. I don't think they're gonna budge on this. Should I just agree then? Sigh. I know, visionary. Like, I can't trust anybody. This game is... Ooh. Agree. You consider the matter a moment, but there is no way out of it. You cannot escape without their help. You lift the girl into the basket and call up. Haul away. The Svins give a great cry and begin to pull. The basket starts to slowly rise, spinning as it goes. The girl waves to you as she disappears up in the sunlight. Then she is gone. 8. A minute passes. Nothing. A whole minute? I would be sweating. Hello? I'm calling up. Throw down the rope. Nothing. Son of a... Oh, visionary. These fuckers. Help! Help! The tunnel echoes very slightly, a noise from the depths. Perhaps the manticore was not alone. Do I start? I'll wait a little longer. I'll wait just a little longer. Wait a little longer, settling down on your pack. You can imagine the celebration going on above ground, the tears and the grateful reunion. No surprise if they lost track of you down here in the dark. Then, sure enough, oh, thank God, the basket and the rope tumble down. You clamber quickly in and they haul you up. These fuckers. They could have done that a little... Ooh. All right, we're good. They're bringing us up. We're okay. Above the ground, the chief himself helps you out onto the grass. His daughter is with him, clutching his hand. My daughter tells you fight bravely. For that, I grateful. I invite you with us back to Torapani. Will you come? I love that I can just leave. Yeah, more rat broth. Listen, I need it. My stamina is so low. I need food. They can't reward me with money. That's fine. Hopefully they can feed me and I can rest there. You say yes, they'll manhandle you to the party. Yeah, they'll like lift me up with all my limbs and throw me in the air and carry me around. But I saved the chief's daughter, so they have to reward me. They have to, right? If I go back to the town, they're not gonna just not feed me. Right? Surely. Ask for some rations. Rations? Good one, visionary, very good. We go back to Tarapani. You will take what you are offered, you nod. I will come. As you enter the village, it erupts into celebration. Yay! They're all so happy. You're given a place to stay and recuperate from your long journey. Oh, I'm back to full health! Okay, it was worth it to go back to Tarapani. I'm full health. A visit to the healing priest treats your wound. When you emerge, it is to find the village, before so somber and silent, now in full life. Flowers are tied to every rooftop, and bands of spins are playing music on long, strangely shaped lyres. You're whisked away into the dance by Perseus' daughter before the chief can give you his thanks again. Oh. Okay, finally. Finally something good. Some fucking good has come out of this situation. Can't believe our journey so far has been so rough. Oh, Plum, you would have loved it. Earlier I punched a child in the face. It was really funny. We went to, see this town, Biratani? We entered the town and they were having a festival where the kids get to do whatever they want for one night, right? And I saw one kid spanking an old lady. He like had her over her knee and he was spanking her. So I came up and I punched him. Or I didn't punch him, I backhanded him. I backhanded him and he fell in the mud. And then 100 children chased me out of the village. What do you want, little shit? Exactly, Plum, it was exactly like that. 100 children surrounded me and chased me out of the village. And then I got attacked by an assassin. Like, I've had a hard time. This has been a journey. I'm so glad we have a festival tonight. The night is glorious. That night you sleep heavily and rise the next morning to continue your journey. The chief meets you before you go. My good friend, he declares, you have saved us. He presses 2 gifts into your hand, a pouch of 10 gold pieces, a fortune for a place like this, and a key. This opens the South City Gate of Care, he tells you. I hope it is use. He gave me the key to the city? This is so tiefling party, maybe you will kiss someone. Astarion, where are you? Actually, Gale, no, he'll just fucking reject me again. Alright, time to go. You take your leave. The path winds away from Torapani, and soon you are on a downward slope away from the Shamatanti hills, through stepped rice fields. As you walk, you feel for the first time the loneliness of the path ahead. Though Kar is a busy city, there is no honor among thieves. And beyond Kar... Actually, the E has, like, that little thing on it. Does it go... Is it Kare? Kare? Is that how that E is pronounced? There is nothing but vicious in the wasteland. You'll have no one to trust in the days ahead. It is Kare. Okay. We're off to Kare. At least we have Jan. It is nice to have a friend, but I'm pissed off that he's blocking my spells. The whole game is called Sorcery, and I can't do any sorcery. In the distance rises the wall of a great city. First true stonework you have seen since you left home. From your shoulder you feel Jan hop away into the air. I didn't mind the manticore, he hisses. What? I didn't mind the manticore, he hisses, but this place I'm afraid of. Take care, you'll need it. Then he buzzes away into the sky and is gone! Jan did nothing for me. He did not a single thing for me, and he's left. I mean, look, it's good that he's gone, now I can do spells, but what was the point? What was the purpose? What was the purpose, Jan? He didn't do anything for me. He just talked my ear off. Suffering. Jan can explode for all I care. He's very Puck from Berserk. Alright, Chukare. Ooh, cinematic. Your journey through the Shamatanti Hills is completed. Along the way you have made no useful friendships, but have been given the key to the gate of Kare. You have collected a couple of magical artifacts, a cloth skullcap and nose plugs. You are still armed only with your original sword and have no rations and 11 gold pieces in a spell book. Yeah. Yeah, it was a rough journey. It was really rough. The adventure continues in Sorcery 2. We finished! We finished the first game. That's the first game. Let's save. Cloud save spell name Petuku. Alright, I have to write that down so I don't lose it next time I get my notebook out. E E E U A U. Petuku. That is my spell password, or my save password. Alright, we beat the first game. We won't move on to the second game today. I think. Oh! The Crown of Kings has been stolen by the Archmage and taken across the Backlands to Manhang. We've been sent to get it back. Should you fail, the whole of Kakabad will surely fall. Is this continuing or is this... No, this is moving on to the second game. From the outpost settlement in Analand, you crossed the Shamatanti Hills. Along the way, you outsmarted a riddling hermit, traveled with a Minimite who almost cost you your life. You fought and killed the dreaded Manticore. You faced starvation and deadly traps. Yeah, I had a fucking rough one. Test of character. To survive, you used your blade rarely and your intelligence frequently. You deceived, charmed, and tricked your way through. Your spirit guide changed as you changed, becoming the eighth. Now all of that seems a distant memory, for you are approaching Kare. City port of traps. Ooh, we're not gonna play the second game, but I do want to I want to do this intro and see what's up. Founded on a fort. Oh wait, we do have a decision here. Founded on a ford of the Jabaji River, Kare was once a camp for the pirates who ambushed merchants sailing from Lake Moonlay to the sea. But the camp grew. It became a village. The village became a town, and now Kare is a magnet for ne'er-do-wells and thieves, ruled by a council of villains. Let the city do its worst. This is so epic! It's a place of treachery and traps. You'll have to be constantly on your guard as you cross. Your goal is the North Gate, the only entrance of the Backlands and the next stage of your journey. If your quest is to succeed, you must enter the city port of traps and make it out alive. Ooh. Okay, I don't wanna play the second game today because we've already done 4 hours on the first game, so we'll definitely play the second one if you guys all had fun, if you liked it. I think it was fun. I think I had a great time. It was really enjoyable. Can't wait. I know, very exciting. I'm just gonna click and then exit out. Steve Jackson's Sorcery. I loved it, I loved it, I loved it! Oh my god, all of you loved it! Alright. How do I exit the game? Alright, we just exit basically. Alright, cool, it's saved. Echo, echo, echo. Fucking hell. Alright, let's quit Sorcery, and I guess we'll wrap up for today. Let's go to my chatting screen. Cool. Well, that was fun. That was awesome. I'm glad that we were able to finish the first game in the first stream. 4 hours. That's pretty good. Not bad at all, you know? I was prepared to go for a bit longer, but I don't know, 4 hours is a good little time. Thanks for the wonderful stream, Lou. Thank you, Rockor. I'm glad you guys had fun. It was really interesting. You're gonna play the others? Yes, there are 3 more games. There's Sorcery 2, Sorcery 3, and Sorcery 4. And if they're all about that length, then hopefully we can play them each in like one sitting each. I can't help but wonder what other shit would have happened if I had not been robbed so many times. I didn't get to cast very many spells. Thanks for stream, I hope you had fun. I did, I had a lot of fun. I think it's so epic. I think this game is really fun and silly. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I definitely want to play the rest of them. You guys liked them, I liked them. Alright, we are going to raid. Alright, you guys, since you guys have been making all of the decisions, you can pick the game that we raid into. We've got either Fall Guys, Donkey Kong 64, or Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I'll make a poll. Since it's been a very chat makes the decisions kind of day. Where we rated, let's see. Fall Guys, Lego Pirates or Donkey Kong 64. Go. Here, I made a poll. Cast your votes. Raid Kingdom Hearts? What? There's no Kingdom Hearts to be... No. I'm looking at 3 people in my following tab that are playing games. No one's playing Kingdom Hearts. Raid Shadow Legends, am I right, Plum? Raid Kingdom Hearts. Plum! I can't! A lot of you are saying Lego Pirates, but Donkey Kong 64 is winning the poll, so I mean, you guys gotta cast your votes. Oh, it's close. It looks like it's gonna be Donkey Kong 64 though. One person voted for Fall Guys. Alright. Oh, Plum, you are so silly. That's so true about Plum Dem. Alright. That means we are raiding Freem today. Freem is playing Donkey Kong 64. I'll get it ready. But yeah, I'm glad you guys had fun. I was really excited to play this game. It was really enjoyable. We will probably play the next one next week, early in the week. So let's set up this raid. Plum has posted the raid and the sub-raid messages, so make sure you copy-paste the message that applies to you. Sub-raid if you're subscribed, regular raid if you are not subscribed. And we'll go hang out with Freem playing Donkey Kong 64. I fucking love Sorcery. Sorcery 2 next week. Enjoy my stay, sleep well while going to bed, or have a great day. Thank you, Dan, and thank you again for the 5 gift subs earlier. I'm not going to bed because it is... What time is it? It is 1 PM. I'm going to go play Baldur's Gate with Plum, my best friend. I'm looking right at you, Plum. Open the game, I'll be there soon. Unless you have to go to bed, that's up to you. Alright. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. She's looking at me. Yeah, I am. I'm looking right at you, Plum. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. I'll post my schedule on Sunday, but I might do Pikmin like tomorrow night or something, just so I can get that finished and ticked off. But see ya, everybody. Copy paste those raid messages. Bye bye.